Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Have you ever known terror? Have you ever come up against something that so threatened you, so horrified you, that it stopped your heart for a moment? If you never have, count yourself lucky. But don't count on your luck too much. After all, who's to say that terror may never touch you, huh? Consider Helen and Jim Crane. They never thought it would ever touch them.
Blood. Jim, there's blood all over. And the axe. Did you see the axe?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Blizzard, we
can't stay here either. There must have been a terrible fight in that kitchen, and I'm not waiting for the winner to come back.
You don't suppose...
What?
The murderer the police are looking for. The man who slaughtered the Grant family. They said he was holed up somewhere on the mountain. This cabin, maybe? You don't think...
All I think is that we'd better get out of here.
Our mystery drama, Blizzard of Terror, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Lois Smith.
More of the Mystery Theater on WABC.
Dare you join me now in a blizzard of terror? Not so fast, not so quick to answer yes. Are your nerves in shape for what lies ahead? Have you promised yourself a good night's sleep? A promise you want to keep? In simple brief, are you who now listen to my voice ready to cope with terror? Very well. You made the choice, not I. Come along, then. Well, come on.
That China will form no coalition with Russia in the foreseeable future. That's the world news. Now I have a special bulletin from the big Indian Sheriff's office.
Jim, turn the radio
Sheriff
off.
Ed Ralston warns all motorists to stay off the roads on Thunder Mountain. Not only because of the blizzard, but also because the man sought for the brutal murder of the Grant family is believed to be hiding out somewhere on
Jim,
the mountain.
please, shut
Slaughtered,
it off.
all of them, with a kitchen carving knife. The Grant family...
Thank you, Mr. Crane.
You're welcome, Mrs. Crane.
We don't need to be told again and again that we're in a blizzard on Thunder Mountain. We know we are, thanks to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay, skip it. Maybe it is my fault.
Jim!
Wow, that was a close one. You know, I can't see the road. All I can see is snow.
What's that?
What's what?
There, just ahead. Back under the trees. A cabin.
So?
We better stop.
Oh, no way.
Jim.
We're just managing to make it up this grade now. If we stop, we'll never get started
If
again.
we keep going, we're sure to get stuck. Those snowdrifts out there are getting worse.
Yeah, I know,
We'd
but
be safer in that cabin.
we could freeze to death.
Jim, please. For once, listen to reason.
Okay. You win. You always do.
Don't stop here. The cabin's over there.
If we drive in there, we will get stuck.
You really are going to have to get new glasses. Can't you see the road?
Oh, yeah. Tire tracks. Snowed over, but tracks.
Those tire tracks, they mean somebody's there. Yes! Look. Smoke's coming out of the chimney. Ah, now, are you glad we turned in?
Swooning with delight.
You're angry because I was right.
When are you wrong? When are you ever wrong?
Oh, you are something. You are. You are really Why do we quarrel like this? Fly at each other every time.
Well, maybe if you weren't so darned independent. Forget it. Okay, come on.
Ooh. Oh, this wind. It's like a knife. It's so cold.
Yeah, all right, let's get inside. Fast. Hello? Anybody home? Hello?
just open the door and go in.
Well, I don't like to just
Oh,
barge in.
Jim, under the circumstances. If you won't, I will. Hello? Anyone here? Hello?
There must be somebody here. There's a fire smoldering in the fireplace. Here, look, there's a pipe in this ashtray. The tray is full of pipe ashes.
Yeah. Oh, here's a coffee cup, half full.
Uh-huh.
There's a book open on the table. Huh. Jung's Psychology of the Unconscious. Whoever owns this place must be a brain. Hello? Anyone here? Hello?
Helen, don't do that. You've got no right to go nosing around.
Bedroom. Nobody in it. Must be the kitchen. Behind that door.
Helen!
Yes.
Let's just sit down and just wait for whoever owns this place to come back, huh?
I just want...
You've got no right, Helen. Now, the owner of this place must be the kind of person who wouldn't like people nosing around.
Oh, now,
I'm telling
really?
you. Just look at it. This isn't just a cabin. It's a kind of lodge. Here, that wall lined with books. There, a hi-fi. Stacks of records, all classical. And those paintings on the walls. Helen, please.
I want a cup of coffee, and if this door leads to the kitchen...
She just won't listen. Just won't ever listen. Well, what are you standing there for? Now that you've opened the door, go on in.
Oh. Good Lord.
What is it?
Oh. Jim. Oh, Jim.
Helen, what is it?
The
What?
kitchen. Oh, the kitchen. Oh.
Here, Helen, here. You better sit down. You look like you're going to faint. Now, you just sit there. I'll have a look. Oh, no. Oh, Helen, come on now. We better get out of here.
My God. Oh, Jim. Blood all over. And the axe. Did you see the axe?
Yeah, that's the first thing I saw. Come on.
Blizzard. We can't
Stay here. There must have been some hell of a fight in that kitchen, and I'm not waiting for the winner to come back.
Oh, you don't suppose...
What?
The murderer? The murderer they're looking for, that man who slaughtered the Grant family. They said he was holed up somewhere on the mountain.
Helen, I don't know, and we're not going to hang around to find out. Now, come on, let's get out of here. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Jim Crane. This is my wife, Helen. We got caught in a blizzard, and we saw your cabin, and we just came in.
We were over at Big Mountain for a skiing weekend, and we started back too late, thanks to my husband.
Oh?
Yeah, I guess it was my fault. You see, I don't ski. My wife does, but I don't, and, I got into this poker game, and I was winning, and I couldn't quit when I was ahead. You know how it is?
You don't have to make any excuses to me, friend. Maybe to her, but not to me.
Well, I was just explaining.
Like ice in here. Better get that fire going again.
You needn't bother on our account.
I'm not.
Well, what I meant was we were just leaving.
Not in that blizzard, you're not, Mrs. Crane.
It's Miss Morgan, if you don't mind.
I thought you said she's your wife.
Well, she keeps her maiden name.
You kidding?
No,
You marry a doll and give her your name and she won't use it? What's the matter, excuse me, Ms. Morgan, you said, eh? What's the matter? Your husband's name isn't good enough for you?
It isn't that.
Then what is it?
I prefer to keep my own name, that's all. A lot of women do these days.
yeah, they call it women's lib.
Women's what?
Lib, for liberation. You know, they keep their names, their independence, their jobs, everything.
Everything, eh? That's too bad. You were my wife, doll. You wouldn't keep your name or your job or, anything. What do you do besides letting her get away with all this?
Engineer. I'm an engineer.
You drive a train?
Oh, no, not that kind of engineer. Hydraulic engineer. Water power.
Oh. Cigarette?
No, thanks. I don't smoke.
You?
I don't smoke either. And I thought you...
Huh?
Nothing.
You thought I what?
Well,
I noticed the pipe in the ashtray, so...
Oh. Oh, well, yes. I do smoke a pipe now and then. Cigarettes, too.
You haven't told us your name.
Jake.
Jake what?
Jake's enough. We need more wood. I'll get it.
Oh, let's get out of here.
No, we can't.
Well, we've got to. He doesn't own this place. He doesn't live here. And from the looks of him, oh, good Lord, what a bruiser. He could be the murderer the sheriff's looking for. The blood on his clothes, it's all over his parka.
Helen, we can't be sure it's blood.
What else could it be? And what about the cigarettes? There's not one cigarette in that ashtray. There's nothing but pipe ashes.
Yeah, that's true, all right.
And he's stupid. I mean, totally uninformed. He couldn't be the man who reads these books, listens to that music. He never heard of women's lib. He thought you drove a train.
Helen, we can't leave. We could die out there.
We can die in here. And I have a feeling we will, if we don't get...
That'll hold us for a while. And enough wood in the shed to keep us warm through the night. Though with a little lady like this to keep you warm, you wouldn't have to worry too much, would you? Well, don't look so upset, Jimmy boy, would you? I wouldn't. But then I'd see to that. Not a bad idea, come to think of it. How about a drink, sweetie? Or don't you do that either?
I could use a drink, yes.
You, Jim?
Thanks, yes. What do you do, Jake?
Right now, nothing.
Well, I mean when you do something.
Let's see, we got scotch, bourbon, vodka. What'll it be?
Helen?
Scotch.
Huh?
I said scotch.
No, please?
Excuse me, please.
Jimmy boy?
The same. Please.
One thing you gotta say for men. They got better manners than women. Well, come on. Pull up to the fire here. Let's all get, cozy. That okay with you, Helen?
It'll certainly be warmer by the fire.
That isn't what I said.
I know what you said.
What'd I say? Here you are.
Thank you.
Showing better manners. Good.
Thanks.
That's better. Easy chair, warm fire, drink. That's much better.
Nice place you've got here.
It's all right.
You must do a lot of reading, all those books.
I read some, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I see you like classical music, too.
Hmm.
Who are your favorites? Composers, I mean.
Oh,
Beethoven, maybe?
Yes, I like Beethoven.
Oh, me too. I'm especially fond of his 10th Symphony.
Oh, yes, I go for that, too. Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm getting hungry. Could use some supper. How about it?
Yeah, I could eat.
You, sweetie?
Oh, I suppose, yes.
Good. But first, we'll have to clean up the kitchen. It's a real bloody mess out there, and I mean bloody.
What do you mean bloody?
Just said there's blood all over. All over me, too. See?
Oh, yes.
How, what happened?
I didn't want to kill him. I had to. I surprised him out there in the kitchen, and he came for me. There was an axe, and it was the handiest thing, and I used that. I sank it into his skull, deep. I couldn't help thinking of the Grant family.
The Grant?
Yes, you haven't heard about that. Whole family down in the valley, slaughtered. Blood all over. Like out there in the kitchen. Well, we better get to it.
You mean me?
There's a lot to clean up. I can't do it by myself.
Jim will help you.
No, you will.
I'd rather not.
I didn't ask you whether you'd rather or wouldn't. I'm telling you. I'll give you 2 minutes to get out in this kitchen with me and get to work.
There is no Beethoven 10th. Oh, Jim, what have we got ourselves into?
Helen, better humor him. Go on now. You better go on out into that kitchen.
I'm scared. I just can't be in that kitchen, not alone with him. Oh, you saw the way he looks at me, the things he says.
Oh, don't worry. I'll protect you.
You.
Well, how about it, dollface? Are you coming?
Yes. Yes. I'm coming.
Helen and Jim feel the first stirrings of terror. But worse, much worse, lies ahead for them. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
On WABC.
Suppose now that you, not Jim and Helen Crane, but you had sought shelter from the blizzard in that forsaken mountain cabin. You had met this strange and quite obviously murderous man who calls himself Jake. Suppose you, not Helen, are helping him, against your will, to clean up the shambles in the kitchen. The bloody shambles.
Well, that's it, I guess.
The axe needs to be washed. There's blood all over it. Well, go on, wash it.
I can't touch it.
And not as liberated, wasn't that the word, as you thought?
I don't see what that's got to do with it.
I kind of got the impression you felt you could do anything a man could do. All right, I'll wash the axe. You start making supper. Well, what are you standing there for? Get busy.
I don't know where anything is.
Lots of canned stuff in that closet, and there's a can over on the wall. Think you know how to use it?
I'll try.
It's spunky, aren't you?
Spunky.
You know there was a killing in this kitchen this afternoon, and I was the one used this axe. You know that, but you got the nerve to stand up to me. Maybe too much nerve.
Here's beans and spaghetti, stew. And that's about it. What do you want?
You decide. I figure you're good at deciding things. That's what's wrong between you and your hubby?
How do you know there's something wrong?
No sweat. 5 minutes with the two of you, and anybody could see you're too pushy. And him, he's too much the other way. Yep, like I said, you're too spunky. Somebody ought to take a little of it out of you.
Get your hands off me.
Oh, come on now.
Now let me go. Oh, stop it. Stop that.
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh.
What's going on? Well, you might say I was starting to do what you should do, Jimmy boy.
Well, don't try that again. You do.
And you won't do any more than you're doing right now.
Oh, no? Oh, no?
Oh, Jim, please. It's all right now. No harm done. I'm not hurt or anything.
What's the big deal, Jimmy boy? Little kiss between friends. What's to get psyched up about? Come on, chum. Let's you and me have a friendly drink while Helen gets supper ready.
No, I don't want to
Come
drink.
on. You know how to use that can opener, sweetie?
I'll manage.
That's my girl. Scotch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you tried to use a phone. Don't look so surprised. You put it back the wrong way around.
The phone's dead.
I could have told you that.
The wires are down, I guess.
No. I cut the wires.
You cut? I see.
Well, you drink, Jimmy boy. Cheers. Oh, and by the way, in case you've got any other ideas about getting help, those guns over the fireplace are loaded. And neither is that revolver on your mantel.
Jake.
Yeah?
I'll make a deal with you.
What gives you the idea that you're in any position to make a deal?
I'm not, but you've got aces back to back. I know that, but I'm still in the game, Jake.
You're a good poker player. You're bluffing, but I'd never be able to tell it in your face.
Are you going to listen?
All ears.
Let us go, Helen and me. Let us go, and we won't say a thing, not a thing, to anybody.
About what?
What? You know.
I don't know.
Look, I don't want to spell it out.
You got no choice. I hold aces back to back, like you said.
All right. My wife and I, we have a pretty good idea who you are. You know that, or I wouldn't be telling you.
Uh-huh.
So, what you're thinking, once these two leave here, they'll contact the sheriff and give him a lead on me. Well, all I want to say is, just give us a break, and we won't say a word to anybody.
Thanks. I appreciate that. And in return?
You just let us go.
Who's holding you?
Well, you know what I mean. We can't go now, not with that blizzard out there. I mean, tomorrow or the next day, whenever the plow comes through and clears the road. I want you to let us live.
What for? Answer me that, Jimmy boy. What for?
Well, that's a crazy question.
Yeah? Let me tell you something. Tell me. You in love with your wife? You can't answer that, huh? She in love with you? Can't answer that either, huh? Can you? How long you been married? You can answer that.
3 years.
What happened, Jimmy? What happened between the times 3 years ago you two couldn't wait to get married, I'll bet, and now, when you can't wait to get divorced? You are thinking about divorce, aren't you?
Well, we don't get along, that's for sure, but...
But what? You're at each other's throats day in and day out, right? Nothing but fights, arguments, frustrations on both sides. From the minute you get up till you go to bed, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
And you want to live? For what?
Well, you keep hoping things will change.
They won't. Unless you make them change. And very few ever do. They keep hoping right into the grave, hoping. Like the Grants.
Why did you kill the Grants?
They killed themselves. They were dead long before they were put out of their misery. Like you and her. I'll make a deal with you, Jimmy.
I'm listening.
You give me a good reason why you should go on living. And it's a deal.
We want to.
No. You just don't want to die. Now, it wasn't a bad meal, sweetie. You're real talented with a can opener.
Thank you.
Yeah. Storm's getting worse. Yeah, we're really snowed in now. Drifts above the windowsills. Better build this fire up, and then I guess we'll hit the sack. Where do you want to sleep, sweetie? Come on now. You shouldn't have any trouble making up your mind.
Oh, I haven't. I'll sleep with my husband, as usual.
As usual?
Now, what kind of a crack is that?
Now, cool it, Jimmy boy.
Well, I won't have my wife insulted. I don't care how big you are, Jake, or how tough or cold-blooded. I won't have you insulted.
Jim, now stop it. This is no time for gallantry. You're no match for him. He'd kill you.
Besides, you took me the wrong way. All I meant was... Well, come on now, be honest. How long has it been since you two did sleep together as husband and wife?
That's no business of yours.
Long time, huh? Well, the minute I laid eyes on you, the way you acted toward each other, looked at each other, the way you talked, anybody could see you hated each other.
We don't hate each other.
You love each other? You see, that's what I mean. You two. You don't hate, you don't love. You don't nothing. And you ask me, that's a nutty way to live. So how about it, sweetie?
How about what?
There's a nice big double bed in that bedroom, and it's going to be a cold night. And me, I sure appreciate
I
it.
warn you, Jake.
Oh, Jim! I'll sleep out here on the couch.
Come here, sweetie.
What? Oh.
Let old Jake see if he can change your
Oh,
mind.
God, hey, now,
Get
what
your
are you doing?
hands off
Stop
her.
that.
Me.
You dirty...
Jim!
Why,
you shouldn't.
little creep.
Hit me, would you?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I guess I'll hold you for a while, Jimmy boy. Now you, dog.
Oh, no.
Come here.
You can kill me if you want to. You could torture me for hours, but I would never.
Suit yourself. No, I think about it. What would I want with you? Oh, when Jimmy boy comes to, tell him not to get any ideas in the night about escaping or overpowering me. He hasn't a chance.
Jim? Jim?
Oh, I'll be okay. He sure packs a mean wallop.
You shouldn't have even thought of standing up to him.
Some things a man will take and some things he won't. And manhandling his wife is one of them.
Jim, can we get out? Do you think? Would there be any way?
No. We're snowed in. Even if we could get to the car, we wouldn't be able to drive it afoot in those drifts.
What about telephoning for help?
Oh, the phone's dead. He cut the wires.
Oh.
But don't you worry. Don't you worry, Helen. There's one thing he overlooked.
What?
That revolver on the mantelpiece. This.
It's loaded?
Not yet, but it's going to be. He made a big point about those guns over the mantel and this revolver having no bullets in them. I knew that without being told. Those guns were the first thing I went for when you two were in the kitchen.
But if they're unloaded...
Well, I nosed around. I couldn't find any ammunition for the guns on the wall, but I found these in that drawer.
Do they fit?
Looks as if they ought to. We'll soon find out.
They do. They fit.
Yeah, thank heavens.
What do we do now?
We'll wait till morning. But we're safe now, Helen. Safe.
Thanks to you, darling.
You know, you haven't called me that in I don't know when.
Jim, there's something I forgot to mention. I kind of figure you must have found the bullets for that revolver in the desk drawer. You did, didn't you?
What of it?
Don't bother loading that gun. It doesn't work. The trigger's broken. Night.
Helpless once again, Jim and Helen can only stare at each other as fear touches them with icy fingers. I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
It continues on WABC.
Terror's icy fingers grip Helen and Jim Crane as they face all but certain death at the hands of Jake. Curious, though, isn't it? Even strange that their fear, shared in common, brings them closer to each other than ever before in the 3 years of their marriage. Strange. Curious.
Jim,
Oh, I didn't know you were awake.
I've hardly slept.
I'm sorry. I've done the best I could with this fire through the night to keep the room warm.
I know. I watched you get up out of that chair again and again. Thank you, Jim.
What?
You did it mostly for me. For my comfort. Thank you.
Oh, nonsense. I need a little warmth, too, you know.
You don't get much, do you? From me.
Could be I don't rate much.
I think you do.
Then why do you withhold it?
I only just found out.
Found out?
It wasn't the cold that kept me awake through the night. It was thinking about Jake. And us.
Yeah, well, we'll manage a way out of this. I don't know how, but we will.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about something he said last night. He said, we don't hate each other, we don't love, we don't nothing. And then he said, you ask me, that's a nutty way to live. Well, it is, isn't it?
If what he said was true about us, but it isn't.
It is.
Not for me. I did a lot of thinking, too. I love you, Helen. I always have. It's just that...
Yes?
I don't know. It seems I can't reach you anymore. Something happened to us along the way, and I can't figure out what it is.
I think I can.
Tell me.
I don't know. I think maybe it's just the times we live in. I mean, oh, well. Take women's lib.
I don't see anything wrong with women's lib. The fact is, I'm all for it if it doesn't go too far.
It did with me, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I do. I wanted to be... I still want to be my own person. Myself. Me. The last thing I wanted was to be dependent on anyone, and I guess especially on you. But last night, oh, Jim, I was scared. And when you fought for me, when you, you just went for him like a raging animal, Jim, and you did it for me. I know you wouldn't have done it for yourself, or maybe for anyone, but you did it for me. Oh, Jim, I needed you. I really did need you.
Well, maybe the truth is... The simple truth is that we need each other. I don't mean just you and me, but everybody. I mean, we're all in the same boat, aren't we? Same world. We are dependent on each other, so... Why do we fight it?
I'm not fighting it anymore. I made up my mind to that during the night. Jim? I love you. You are a wonderful husband, only I just never gave you the chance to be.
Oh, Helen, sweetheart.
Oh, I do love you. Oh, Jim, I do. Oh, I do.
Oh, dearest.
Well, look what's going on here. When did you two scrappers become lovebirds? Never mind. The fire needs building up. Get some wood, Jim. It's out back in the shed.
Okay.
So, you think you've fallen in love with your husband all over again, eh?
You were listening. You overheard.
Blast myself sake.
I don't see anything funny about it.
You wouldn't. You believe it. So does he. Fact is, the two of you are in the same boat, and know you better row together or else.
Or else what?
You'll find out, sweetie.
What will you take to let us go?
Kind of putting the cart before the horse, aren't you? Go where?
The blizzard has stopped.
But those drifts out there must be 6, 8 feet high.
They must plow that road. They have to keep it open. A plow is sure to come through, if not today, tomorrow.
Could be.
Well, then.
Well, then what?
Don't kill us. Let us go.
Why should I?
I'll give you anything you want. I'll do anything you want.
How do you know what I want? What makes you so sure you can supply it?
You've made that plain enough. Jake, I beg you, let us live. At least, let Jim live. And I'll do anything. Anything.
Oh,
Jim!
Oh, what happened?
Jim.
Oh, I was bringing an armful of wood, and I stepped on a log. Oh, twisted my ankle.
Here, let me give you a hand. Just lean on me. Now, take it easy.
Jim, dear.
Easy now, easy. There, sit right there.
Let me get that shoe off.
Let him get it off himself. He's no cripple. You get out in the kitchen and scare up some breakfast. You heard me.
Oh, the pain.
See if you can stand on it.
Stand?
Try it.
Oh, Oh, I can't. I'm helpless. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Real helpless. Hey, you make a good cup of coffee, doll.
Thank you. I'll get another cold compress for your ankle, Jim.
He's all right.
I
said he's okay. Let him worry about his ankle. You and me have some unfinished business.
What is this? Helen, what is this?
It's the only way.
What only way? What are you talking about?
Jim, I made a deal with him.
A deal?
I said I'd do anything if he'd let us go.
Are you out of your mind?
He's going to kill us. Now, you know that.
You're crazy. He'll get what he wants, and then he'll kill us.
No.
Yes.
No, because I'm going to kill him with this
kitchen knife.
All I want is to get close enough to him.
No.
And then
No, you can't do that. It isn't in you to do that.
It's got to be. There isn't any other way.
What's keeping you?
I'm coming.
And leave the knife, doll. These petitions are awful thin. You ought to know that by now. Put the knife down, I said.
Stay where you are, Helen.
She made a deal. And she's going through with it.
Over my dead body.
No, you fool. Over your live body.
Over my life?
He said he'd spare you.
Spare me? He said us.
She lied. She made the bargain to save you.
Helen, you would...
I love you. I love you, Jim. I told you that. I love you.
And I love you, Helen, a lot too much to let you go through with anything like this.
What you figure you can do about it, huh? You can't even stand. Not on that bad ankle, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Jimmy, boy, not you. Now, doll.
No. I can't. I can't go through with it.
Oh, yes, you can.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Oh, please, I can't.
Stop it, you hear me? Stop it.
Oh, Jim. You... How did you?
I don't know, Helen. I somehow grabbed the poker and made it across the floor and hit him with it. I don't know how I did it. Oh, I've got to sit down and get off this.
Oh, here. Oh, lean on me. All right, now. Easy.
Yeah, thanks. You better have a look at him, Helen. See if he's breathing. I may have killed him.
He's breathing. His head's bleeding where you hit him.
All right, get something to tie him up with. See if there's some rope around. And snap it up. He's coming to.
Oh, yes. It's the phone.
He said he cut the wires.
He couldn't have. It was a bluff. Hello? Sheriff? It's the sheriff in Big Indian. Who? Professor Moran. No. There is a man here. I'm afraid he's hurt. Me? My name's Helen Crane. My husband and I got caught in last night's blizzard, and we managed to get to this cabin, and we found... Well, there was blood all over the kitchen, and an axe.
Helen, look out. Jake!
It's all right. All right.
The poker. Helen, the poker. Hit him again.
No, you've got it all wrong. All wrong.
Helen, hit him.
Sheriff! Give me that phone. Hello, Ed. Yes, it's Jake. No, it's okay. Everything's okay. No, I'm not worried at all. I knew you'd check as soon as they got the service back on. What? Oh, man. Bobcat. Yeah, Bobcat. He surprised him in the kitchen. Killed him with a wood axe. Handiest thing. Yeah, I guess so. Prowling for food, sure. Oh, well, a nice young couple. No, I'm very much alive. I'll explain when I see you. The plow. When? Good. No, we're okay. Plenty of wood, plenty of food. Thanks, Ed. So long.
You... Professor Moran?
Yes.
Why? I don't get it. We thought you were the killer they're looking for.
Yes, I know.
Why didn't you tell us who you were? Why didn't you explain about the blood in the kitchen?
Well, more important, why did you act the way you did? You acted the part of the killer.
Yes. Why did I act a part? Well, you were guinea pigs, I'm afraid.
Guinea pigs?
Yes, I'm head of the Department of Psychology at City University. I sized you two up the minute I saw you. Your marriage was headed for the rocks, and like most couples, you didn't know it.
No, I guess we didn't.
Like any other young marrieds in this day and age, you'd lost contact with each other. We're going separate ways. Well, I set out to bring you back together, and as I said before, people in the same boat have to pull together. All I did was put you both in the same boat by making you face a common danger. A danger that never existed.
Well, I'm hanged.
You carried things pretty far, Professor Moran.
Too far, my dear, much too far. You'll find aspirin in the medicine cabinet. Bring me a couple, would you? On second thought, bring the bottle.
And so terror turns to surprise and relief. Pretty shrewd fellow, Professor Moran, wouldn't you say? I mean, realizing that Jim and Helen were headed for divorce, that took keen insight into human nature. But then, he was, after all, a trained psychologist. I'll be back in just a moment. Marriage is two people in the same boat. A cliche, of course. But the very core of every cliche is truth. All is not gold that glitters. A stitch in time saves 9, and so on. I couldn't help thinking that all humanity is in the same boat. And what an infinitely better and happier world it would be if we all learned to pull together. Our cast included Lois Smith, Larry Haynes, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
One grandma and one grandpa lost already. He died. My uncle had a heart attack.
And you can help prevent heart disease. We can tell you how. Call your American Heart Association.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
We return to the Mystery Theater after the news on WABC.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. Welcome to the fear you can hear. Even before Phoenicians first sailed out of the Mediterranean and opened up the 7 seas to mankind, the rolling waters of the world have boiled from their depths some of the greatest stories of adventure, romance, and mystery. And of all the stories dredged up from old Davy Jones' locker, I think my favorite is the strange and seemingly insoluble puzzle of what happened to the Annabella. How best to start this story? Oh, yes, of course, why not? Let's read from the log of the ship that found the Annabella becalmed in the doldrums. August 7th, 1865. Log of the Penguin, Captain Brisket commanding. No wind again this day as we drive through the doldrums, moving by paddle and steam to find becalmed a merchantman named Annabella. No answer to repeated hails. Sent Mr. Bascom to board her. His report as follows. Not a living soul aboard. The boat's still snug in the davits. The captain's table freshly set for 6. The crew's meal warm in the galley. All shipshape. The log records an uneventful voyage with no clue as to why she should have been deserted. Not a living soul aboard. Not even a rat. What can be the answer to the mystery of this ill-fated ship? I cannot even guess. I fear no one will ever know. Our mystery drama, Sea Fever, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars George Matthews and Brett Morrison. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. The Annabella set sail from Charlestown Harbor on the 13th day of July, 1865. Her captain was Josiah Adams, a huge and forbidding giant of a man. And all the rest on board were as choice a crew of cutthroats, thieves, and murderers as you could set between bulkheads. There was 1 woman aboard and 19 men, including the cook and 2 passengers. And the mood of all of them was ugly. In the forecastle, the bosun led the grumbling.
I tell you, Briggs, I saw 'em. 6 of 'em, running down the after hawser like old Nick was after 'em. 6 of 'em, Briggs.
I don't like it. When the rats leave a ship, it's a nasty sign.
I don't like much about this ship. 7 men on the crew shanghaied, no cargo aboard, and sailing on the 13th.
Still, the pay is good.
When we get it. If we get it.
Now, you don't think we're the owner aboard?
No, it ain't Mr. Ames that worries me. It's Captain Josiah Adams.
Huh?
Not much gives me a turn, but he does. I'm big, but he'd make twice of me. More like an ape than a man.
Strong as one anyway.
Yeah.
Or like a bull, as you might say, if the liquor hasn't rotted his vitals. He's got a scowl on him like the colic was at him.
Colic? There's no colic that's eaten him. Have you ever seen him without his cap?
Huh. How often does a forecastle hand see a captain bareheaded? What do you mean?
It was when I piped Mr. Ames aboard. I went to his cabin to tell him the owner was on ship. He opened the door and I saw him. His head, bald as a white turnip, and his scalp as chewed up as the riptide off Chatham Light.
I don't get you.
They say he lost his last ship in Hudson Bay. He was washed ashore and found his way back to the States overland. The Indians caught him and...
You mean...
I scalped him.
And he lived.
You see?
So that explains his sour face. He mightn't be a bad master at that.
I wouldn't count on it. I think his heart is as black as his skull is white. And don't forget the rats. There's 4 bells. Your trick at the wheel. Best not keep Mr. Peabody waiting.
Come on. What more do you know?
Why don't you ask the captain himself?
I think you're full of wind. I'd best get to the helm.
You're afraid to ask the captain, Briggs. Why don't you ask the mate? Just this way. Tell me, Mr. Peabody, where are we sailing with no cargo? Why did we have to Shanghai half a crew?
Shake a leg there, Briggs. You're late. 4 bells sounded and gone. Stand to the wheel.
Aye, aye, sir, Mr. Peabody. Mr. Peabody, sir.
Yes?
It's like I I was wondering to myself, as it might be, where are we headed for, sir?
Africa. The Gold Coast.
I knew it. I knew it in my bones.
You knew it? Why did you ask?
It's blackbirding. That's what it is. Slave trade, ain't it?
The slave trade is dead, I believe, Briggs.
In America, legally. But not in Brazil. They still pay fancy prices in Brazil. That's what it is. I might have known.
And if it is, would you object?
Me? Not if the pay is high enough. One question, sir?
Any further questions or answers you'll have to get from the captain, Mr. Ames, or his fellow passenger, Mr. Rogers. After you've stood your watch. They're in the cabin if you'd care to risk it.
Ah, sir. So it's blackbirding, eh? Just what Christopherson guessed.
Wine, Rogers? Sherry from Spain. Sharpens the appetite before dinner.
Something will have to wet mine. This miserable tub rolls like a horse in mud.
Well, you'll soon get your sea legs.
Small need of them I'll have where I'm going.
You'll need them to get there. To the Gold Coast, Mr. Rogers.
The Gold Coast. Heat and dust and flies and traffic in human bodies. Slave trader Rogers. A fine job for a fine gentleman.
Would you prefer a prison cell?
The past is dead. I stole from you and was caught. You let me choose whether to rot in jail in poverty or in Africa in luxury. I chose the second. Now, in heaven's name, let's forget the first.
Gladly.
More wine.
As much as you desire. There is no lack of it.
Mm-hmm.
More than enough for the voyage.
If the captain doesn't drink it.
Captain Adams prefers a lustier brew.
He must be the biggest man I've ever seen. And that head...
I wouldn't refer to it in front of him. He's tender about that scalp pate.
I wouldn't blame him. How he ever survived.
Tribute to his magnificent constitution. The man is all steel.
Not all.
What?
No, he has at least one soft spot.
You mean his wife?
Well, you know, the old legend is that it's bad luck to have a woman aboard.
A woman aboard? Are you trying to tell me that Mistress Adams is aboard this ship?
Why, of course. I thought you knew.
This is no place for a woman. Oh, damn it, Rogers, I won't have it. The woman must be put ashore. I want to talk to the captain immediately.
If you want the captain, you'll find him on the bridge.
How do you know?
My reputation as a ladies' man, Mr. Ames, remember? I make it a point to determine first when the lady is available.
You'd better be joking, Rogers. I wouldn't give that for your life if Captain Adams discovered you toying with his wife.
The wind's freshening, Captain.
That's God's worry and mine, Seaman, not yours. Hold it to the point.
Aye, aye, sir.
Captain Adams.
What is it, Mr. Ames?
A word with you, sir.
No.
What?
You heard me, and get off my bridge. No one sets foot behind the wheel except on my orders or invitation.
Damme, sir, I take umbrage at your attitude.
Take what you will. My only concern when I'm on this bridge is the sailing of this ship. Now, will you take yourself off it? I'll meet you after the watch. 6 bells in the saloon, and you can have your word with me.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, Captain. You forget...
Good enough or not, it will have to serve. Now, will you go below, or do I have to throw you off bodily?
What time is dinner, cook?
Oh, Captain says 6 bells for you and Mr. Rogers and the mates. He and his lady will eat later.
What? They don't join us?
No, sir.
Really? Neither one?
No, sir.
Curiouser and curiouser. Why is this lady so afraid for us to meet her?
I couldn't care less. She won't be with us long enough to trouble about it.
Well, still, it's intriguing. Whitey, you've shipped with the captain before. Is it always like this when his wife is aboard?
Mistress Annabella has never sailed with the captain.
Ah, till this time.
And this time will be a short voyage.
Tell me, Whitey, what does the lady look like? Is she fair? Dark?
Whitey, you talk too much. This is the last time I warn you. Now hustle those old bones of yours to the galley and tend to your own affairs. You want to know what my wife looks like, Mr. Rogers?
Oh, a natural curiosity, surely?
Then let me satisfy it. Once and for all, Annabella is as lovely as I am ugly.
Ah, and we are not to meet the lady?
No, we dine alone, tonight and always. One further word to you, Mr. Rogers. My wife is on board this voyage because I've decided that I will never go anywhere without her, nor will she go anywhere without me. We cling to ourselves, Mr. Rogers, and need no other companionship. I want you to understand this very clearly.
You need have no fears for your wife's privacy. For by tomorrow, I want her off this ship.
What?
I'm ordering you to turn about. You could have saved time and trouble had you let me tell you earlier on the bridge.
Turn about for where?
Back to port. I don't want your wife on board.
This voyage has begun. The course is set, and it will not be changed.
May I remind you, Captain, that this is my ship.
This is my ship, Mr. Ames. My ship. From port to port. Your ship in the harbor, mine on the sea. My ship. Here I give the orders. Here I expect to be obeyed.
In the name of all that's reasonable, man, in view of our business, can't you see this is no place for a woman?
There's only one place for Annabella. My wife remains at my side.
But on a slave ship.
By my side, do you hear? By my side. Now, we'll hear no more of this. For by the living God, owner or not, I'll clap you in irons.
So began the voyage of the Annabella. Distrust and fear below and 'tween decks, with bad luck hoving in the shrouds like a storm gathering. Her bow cut the water with good speed, but it was towards the wake the crew's eyes turned. For the legend is that Davy Jones swims the wake of any vessel marked for his locker on the bottom of the sea. I'll return shortly with Act 2. For the first week, the Annabella sailed southeast by south, beating down towards the tropics. The crew still grumbled, and Rogers strove to drown the irresistible temptation to try and catch a glimpse of the captain's wife by drinking steadily. Two things served to deter him: the captain's wary vigilance and his fear of the sheer brute strength of the man. But once the ship veered due east and the mounting seas demanded more and more of the captain's time on deck, Roger's courage and desire began to grow.
It's time to turn in.
Really? What time is that?
8 bells. I'd take a turn on deck if the sun wasn't down. Instead, I'm for my bunk and a book. And you?
Well, the only book I care to open is the closed one that lies astern of us.
If you're wise, you'll steer clear of both the captain and his wife. And that Spanish sherry, it's stronger than it seems. Good night, Rogers.
Good night, Mr. Ames.
Oh, good evening, Captain. Off for the bridge.
Yeah, it's making up some dirty weather out. I won't sleep much this night. Batten down tight, Mr. Ames. We may be taking some seas. Are you now for bed, Rogers?
No, Captain, I'm not quite finished the bottle.
I'd take it with me to my bunk if I were you. You'll be safer on your back when the swells begin to lift.
Aye, aye, Captain. But you'll bring us through safe and sound, won't you?
I won't leave the bridge till I know all's secure. I want you to sleep sound this night, Rogers. Who mans the wheel, Mr. Peabody?
Paget, sir. Soundest hand we have.
And the second mate mans the bridge?
Aye, aye, sir.
Good enough. Follow me aft.
Right, Captain.
Here. Help me to move this hatch. Here. That's well enough. Now batten down tight when I've dropped through. Make sure she's watertight.
Aye, aye, sir.
Who's that? Who's there? Oh, Josiah. I thought you were gone to the bridge.
I intended you to think so, Annabella. Disappointed to find me back so soon?
Disappointed? No. But how did you come back?
Through the stern hatch.
But why?
I had my reasons. You're sure you're not disappointed that I returned?
No, dear.
You don't find it lonely shut in here in the cabin?
Well, sometimes. I'd like to go on deck and feel the fresh, salt breeze on my face.
And meet the crew or the passengers, perhaps?
Perhaps. At least the passengers. The owner of the ship and... Mr. Rogers, isn't it?
You know his name.
Whose name?
Rogers. You said it just now. How did you know his name?
But you've mentioned it to me yourself, Josiah. How else would I know?
And you love me, don't you?
Of course, Josiah.
And you'll never leave me?
Never.
Oh, forgive me, please, my dearest. You mustn't mind my jealousy. That Rogers, I see that look in his eyes. A hunger. A burning hunger for the sight of a woman and the feel of her body beneath his hands. Annabella, you knew his name. If you've been deceiving me...
I've never even seen the man. How can you accuse me of ever forgetting I'm your wife? How can... What is it?
Someone's coming to the cabin. Who is it?
I don't know.
Who is it?
Josiah, what's in your mind? Whoever it is, I swear
Go in the inner cabin.
But you...
Do as I say.
Very well, Josiah.
Mistress Adams, are you alone? Come, I know you are. I saw the captain off to the bridge for the night. Will you allow me to introduce myself? Thomas Rogers, gentleman, at your service. Can I persuade you to share tonight's vigil and join me in a glass of sherry? Oh, how kind of you. The sight of a pretty face.
A pretty face, Rogers?
Captain Adams.
Mine was not the face you expected to see.
Oh, you see, I thought you'd gone to the bridge.
So you did. Won't you come in?
Well, I think perhaps...
I said come in. You wanted to meet my wife, didn't you?
Well, yes, I must...
But not with me present, right?
Believe me, Captain, you do misunderstand.
Oh, no, Rogers. The misunderstanding is all yours. Your first sea voyage, you said. You should have said your last.
No, in the name of God.
My wife. Do you hear me? Mine, and no one shall touch her but me. No one will take her from me. No one.
Josiah, what happened? I heard... Oh, you killed him.
I should have snapped his neck like a chicken, but I wanted him to suffer.
But how could you? He was nothing to me.
No one shall have you but me.
Josiah, aren't you afraid?
Afraid?
The owner, the crew, everybody on board. When they find out...
They won't find out. No one knows he's here. He'd make very sure of that. His body will go out the stern window and into the sea. Men have fallen overboard on a rough night like this, especially drunken men. No one will know what happened to him except you and me. Trim her a little, Briggs. You're losing wind. Bring her nose up, man. God rot you for a clumsy fool. Steer, let me have the wheel.
Aye, sir.
Damn your eyes, you've lost way on her.
Sorry, Captain.
The wind just veered a couple of points.
A sailor should smell a wind change.
Yes, but I
Save
wanted...
your excuses. You think you can hold her on this tack?
Just try me, Captain, sir.
Here, then. But keep her running, or by...
Captain Adams.
Yes, Mr. Ames?
I'd like a word with you below.
I can't leave the bridge.
Have I your permission to join you?
If you insist.
I've been searching for you, sir. I thought you were below.
Are you in my cabin?
Well, I knocked at the door. There was no answer.
Are you inside?
Of course not. It's not my custom to invade the privacy of others.
My wife is resting. I didn't want her disturbed. What is it you want?
Can we get out of this cursed wind?
I don't want to leave the wheel. This fool handles it like a landlubber.
You can trust me, Captain.
I wonder. Come aft to the taffrail, Mr. Ames.
Lead the way, Captain.
Over here on the lee side. You'll find the breeze a little more to your liking.
You know, I've been concerned since Mr. Rogers' mysterious disappearance last night.
Mysterious? A drunken sot who never found his sea legs? I warned him to steer clear of the deck. We did every mortal thing we could to find him.
Yes, I know. But without him now to leave as my agent on the Gold Coast,
Go on.
Well, it's deuced awkward. Without someone to recruit the next batch after we leave, there's little point in continuing on.
So, you think we should put back for America?
Or the nearest port where I can pick up a suitable man for replacement.
And perhaps put my wife ashore.
Well, since you mention it, I don't trust women too much in a business like this. They talk too much.
Just drop her at whatever port we touch.
Oh, I should be glad to make sure she's suitably settled, if you wish it.
If I wish it. Do you take me to be mad, Mr. Ames?
Mad? Why, believe me, sir, nothing...
Don't you think I see through your childish subterfuge? Leave Annabelle with you while I sail off to the ends of the earth?
No, please,
You, too, trying to steal her away from me. But you can't have her any more than Rogers could.
Captain, your wife means nothing to me.
I'll make sure she doesn't. Just as I made sure with Rogers.
Then it was you who...
Yes, I killed him with these two hands. And he disappeared. Just as you will.
No!
She's mine. Only mine. No one can have her but me. Into the sea, Ames, like Rogers. The sea can hold her secrets.
You all right, Captain? I thought I heard a...
Riggs, I told you to mind that wheel.
Well, I put the lash on it, sir. I thought I heard a cry, and
said I could trust you.
Well, you can, sir. Well, where's Mr. Ames?
He's left. Why?
Well, it was just that I thought I heard a splash, and... Oh. You can trust me, sir. No, Captain. No, let go.
I wouldn't trust you with the wheel.
No, Captain.
I wouldn't trust you with my life.
Two more overboard. 19 men the Annabella sailed with, and now there were 17. Evil men, all of them. And Davy Jones swam the wake, waiting for them. For the captain, mad with imagined jealousy, had crossed the line of sanity. His obsession convinced him that he would know no peace till everyone on the Annabella was gone, save himself and his wife. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. The squall that blew up so suddenly on the Annabella proved to be a full-fledged hurricane that so fully occupied all aboard that there was no time to question missing men. Indeed, 2 other hands were blown out of the rigging or shaken loose, before the Annabella found calm waters in the eye of the storm. Now again, discontent grows in the forecastle. The talk of a haunted ship resumes. The word mutiny is on everyone's lips.
Mr. Peabody, sir.
Oh, dinner so early, Whitey?
No, sir, it's mutiny.
What?
You heard me, sir. Mutiny, and about to break out.
Oh, Whitey, forecastle grumblings. You know it's all talk. They wouldn't dare.
Mr. Peabody, sir, I've been at sea, man and boy, for over 60 years. I know when it's talk. They say the ship is cursed.
Who says?
The bosun, sir, Christopherson. He says he saw the rats leave the ship before we sailed.
And for an old wives' superstition, he's ready to mute.
It's a great deal more than that. There's 5 men lost already.
I'm aware of that.
And most of all, it's the captain's wife. Bad luck with a woman aboard, particularly one that he keeps it away.
Well, do they expect the captain to parade his wife in front of common seamen?
No, sir, but they wonder.
Wonder what?
Some say she's a witch. She's ugly as sin. And some say she's sick of the smallpox.
Smallpox?
It's aboard, sir, I'm feared.
Now you do allow me. I'd best have a look at him.
If he has it, he has it. I'll put him in the lazarette so it don't spread. The first thing is the mutiny, sir. That has to be stopped.
It has to begin first.
It'll begin unless the captain puts about.
You know how much chance there is of that. You of all people.
Yes, I've sailed with the captain before. I always found him a hard man, but a fair man. Not this voyage. Something happened when he brought his wife aboard. He's not the same man. I think the captain means to kill everyone, as he did the owner, and Rogers, and Briggs. Aye, and even Paget and Breen.
And we're blown out of the rigging.
Perhaps, sir. Perhaps the captain shook 'em loose by luffing.
Whitey, I think you're the one whose brains are scrambled. The men were lost overboard.
And the 2 passengers and Briggs.
Rogers fell over, obviously drunk. A wife took the other 2.
Then why is there not one mention of any of them being lost in the ship's log?
That's kept in the captain's hand. How could you know that?
He was writing in it. Here in the saloon last night. I was clearing the table. He left to get fresh ink, and I looked at it.
You can read?
In 60 years at sea, a man has a lot of time on his hands. I taught myself long ago.
You're sure of what you say?
On my oath, sir.
And by God, we'd better turn back. But how? I'll not risk my neck to the hangman's noose by mutinying.
Maybe if you was to speak to the captain's lady, she's the only one to influence him.
By damn, you're right, Whitey. Look, go hold off the crew till I see if the lady'll come to our help.
Aye, aye, Mr. Peabody.
Mistress Adams? Mistress Adams? It is Mr. Peabody, first mate under the captain. Can you hear me? Mistress Adams? I wouldn't disturb you, but the matter's urgent.
Mr. Peabody, may I ask what you are doing?
Captain, I wanted to talk to your wife.
My wife is indisposed. She's a poor sailor, and these last days have worn her out. How dare you disturb her?
I felt the matter urgent.
Attend me in the saloon, Mr. Peabody. First, let me see to my wife.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fortunately for my peace of mind and your welfare, you did not wake Mistress Adams. Now, why did you wish to see her?
Well, I didn't think you'd be willing to bring the ship about and head for home.
You're quite correct. I would not.
Feeling sure of that, I hope to enlist Mistress Adams' aid in persuading you to change your mind.
That was the only reason you chose to disobey my orders? That no one was to approach my wife?
And what other reason, sir?
What other, indeed? Why would you be so anxious to turn for home, Mr. Peabody?
Because otherwise you face a mutiny, Captain.
Mutiny? Aye, damn. I could ask for nothing better than to cut down some of the forward scum. If I didn't wear my pistols at all times, I'd have a knife between my ribs before this. Mutiny, eh? And if they do, where do you stand, Mr. Mate?
I'm an officer, sir, but unarmed.
We'll remedy that. Fetch the second mate while I break out the arms. Then we'll muster the crew on deck and have this out.
Aye, aye, sir. What about the bosun?
Christopherson? No. I won't put firearms in his hands. The three of us can stand them off.
Turn back,
Turn back for a pack of lily-livered swine. I'll see us on the bottom first. Now hark to what I tell you. This voyage can make us all rich. No owners split now. The profits are all ours. Sail on with me to Africa, and we'll all reap our reward.
Aye, deep sixth in Davy Jones's locker.
Speak for yourself, Mr. Christopherson, or all.
Or for both. This ship is cursed. Turn back and we'll make you, Captain.
You question my orders?
I say to hell with your orders. Mr. Peabody, sir, you know what's happening aboard this ship. We'll sail under you. Will you stand by us, sir?
Well, Mr. Peabody, where do you stand?
You see where my pistol is aimed, Captain?
At me. I suspected something like this when I found you below at my cabin. What would you do now?
I'll ask for your pistol, sir. I'm taking over the ship, but I guarantee you safe conduct home.
And my wife?
Your wife, too, of course.
And if I refuse?
Don't make me pull this trigger, sir.
That's just what I intend to do.
Don't come any closer!
You fool! Do you think I'd have handed you a loaded gun, knowing what was in your mind?
God,
punishment for mutiny is death. Well, who's next? Who else wants to go on trial? I thought so. We'll smell the wind. The hurricane's coming back. To the rigging, all of you. And reef sail, or by heaven...
Reef them yourself, old baldhead! We've taken our last order from you, you murdering devil! Go back to your cabin and tell your wife...
I warned you, Christopherson!
Captain Josiah, some are armed. You should never have started this.
Never started it. It's just what I want. I want to be rid of you scum. Now I have my chance. Turn back to where I will lose Annabella forever. Never! Never! Not a puff of air, Whitey. In the wake of the storm, we'll lie here wallowing in the doldrums for God knows how long.
It's as well, sir. There's scarcely enough men left to sail the ship. What there is dog-tired and half alive.
How many left?
Timmins died this morning. 4 killed in a mutiny. 1 more lost overboard. And Rudge, who died in a fall from the crow's nest. It leaves 5, sir.
Are they counting you, Whitey?
Counting me.
5 of you still between us.
We're woeful short-handed, sir.
Yes.
I have a mess cooking for the crew. Can I sit him down to eat?
Huh? Eat? Oh, yes, of course. We must all eat. But first, serve all hands a double ration of grog, including yourself. I'll put a cask of rum out in the saloon.
Oh, sir.
Before you serve the crew, though, set the table in the saloon.
Yes, sir.
For 6.
For sex, Captain?
Certainly. The passengers, the two mates, myself, and my wife. Oh, at last, my darling, I can bring you to the table as befits a captain's wife, for they're all dead. We have nothing to fear from them anymore. Only 5 left, and they'll be gone soon, Annabella. You understand, don't you? It's all to keep you, to hold them from taking you from me, beloved, to hold you forever.
Josiah?
Anne, what are you doing on deck?
I'm looking for someone I once knew.
Who?
Josiah Adams. You?
But I'm here, Annabella. Here.
If only you were. The Josiah I knew.
I still am.
With the blood of all those men you killed on your hands.
They stood between us.
And the ones that were left, whose drinks you poisoned, who are dying now.
I had to kill them so we could be together always.
Don't you see? That's what's tearing us apart.
What were any of them worth to deserve to live? Blackbirders and thieves, riffraff and murderers. They stand between us no longer.
Only one thing stands between us, Josiah. Why are you too blind to see?
No, Anne. No, I took you from America with me. We can be safe on the other side of the world. I can sail the longboat, just the two of us across the seas. We can scuttle the ship. And even if she were raised, no one would know her secrets. I've kept the log as though the voyage was calm and uneventful. Let them find the ship. We'll be gone. Tonight, at last, you can dine at the captain's table, as you always should have. And then we'll sail away.
No, Josiah. Search your heart, and you know it can never be. It's all a dream. It's all a dream. Never, never, never.
Anna, speak to me. Answer me.
Call for her, Captain. Call for her.
Whitey.
Don't be afraid. I'm still alive, but not for long.
I thought you were
a ghost. No. Only one ghost sailed with this ship.
Be quiet.
You can't scare me anymore, Captain. I'm dying. But your wife...
What about my wife?
She's dead, Captain.
No!
She always has been. Long before we ever sailed.
No!
Yes. Killed when the Indians got you. Dead for over 2 years.
No.
It had to be, Captain. It had to be. There's nobody in your cabin. Never has been.
Don't you think I didn't know? Didn't I see her die before my eyes? But I cheated death, and I cheated him of her. I took her away with me to the ship. I had to keep her alive. I had to.
And you had to kill all of us to do it. Because all of us, alive, were proof that she wasn't.
It had to be.
And you're alone at last. Or will be. All of us are dead, save me. And I'm almost gone.
I'll be alone at last. And I can bring her to my table, like the lady she is.
The table is set for 6. But there'll be only one of you there, Captain. Or 5. The dead don't mix with the living. There's only one way to find your wife again. Only one way.
The last of them. Annabella, we're free. Annabella, where are you? Anna, come to me. Annabella. Annabella! I know you died long ago in America, but you lived on in my mind, in my heart and in my blood. I thought if I took you with me to the sea, away from the land where I dug your grave, you could still live and breathe for me alone. There's only one way to find you at last. Oh, Annabella, forgive me, love, for all that I've done. I'm coming home to you.
"19 men sailed with the Annabella, and 19 men went to the bottom of the sea. I'll be back shortly. Somewhere in the green depths, I wonder if the captain sits presiding at his table. But if he does, there's at least one empty seat. For Mistress Annabella died on land. She'll never come back to the sea, or him. Which seems fair enough, wouldn't you say? He didn't exactly deserve a happy ending. Our cast included George Matthews, Brett Morrison, Marion Seldes, Leon Janney, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Now, a preview of our next tale.
You spoil me shamefully.
And that night, I spoiled her just a bit more by bringing hot cocoa to her in bed.
Oh, Richard, you shouldn't have bothered.
But I know how you like your hot cocoa before retiring, only you can't get to sleep without it.
No, but Parker could have brought it to me.
Oh, no, this is something I had to do myself. Drink it down now.
Yes.
Does it taste all right?
Oh, it tastes just fine.
Now, that was very good news, because I'd prepared the hot cocoa myself. And I had no idea whether 25 melted sleeping pills would seriously affect the flavor.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the fear you can hear. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. We are about to bring you a tale of magic. What a word, magic. What do we mean by magic? What are we thinking when we say something is magical? Why, only that we do not understand how it came to be, or even what it is that came to be, or, for that matter, if it ever really did come to be.
I was standing between the windows, those two big windows, you know, the ones with the great pier glass in between, and I was looking straight ahead, so I can't say that I saw the door open, because I didn't. But all of a sudden, there was this terrible confusion. Men jumping from their chairs, some looking frightened half out of their wits, others with expressions of joy and anticipation, some of them crying out. Was it horror? Was it surprise? Was it delight? I couldn't tell. It was all mixed up.
Our mystery drama, The Walls of Jericho, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Robert Dryden, It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Anything can have magic. A name, a poem, a face, a touch, a phrase of music, a sudden silent thought that brushes across the mind. But it won't be captured. No, not magic. For magic merely happens. Watch out. Ready or not, here it comes.
It's cold in here, don't you think, Cudworth?
Well, Drindle's gone to fetch another log.
We'd best hurry, or the fire will have burnt itself out completely.
That's asking a bit much, isn't it? For Drindle to hurry?
I suppose one shouldn't ask too much.
Ah, poor old Drindle.
How old is he now? What would be your guess, Ashley?
I wouldn't hazard one. He's been steward at the club since before I became a member.
Ah, here he comes.
I don't like to see him carrying a log that size. Oh, Drindle.
You wanted something, Mr. Ashley?
A half an hour ago, Drindle, I asked for a brandy and soda.
But you have your brandy, Mr. Ashley.
Ah, but have I my soda?
Haven't you? Oh, you haven't. I'll get it for you right away, sir. Right away.
Possess your soul in patience, Ashley. Well, the club should really start to think of retiring him, wouldn't you say? Start to think? That's all we ever do. We never actually get on with the thinking, do we?
Oh, hello. Everybody, have you seen this?
Who's making that racket?
Higgins just came in.
Oh, him.
Have you seen it? Have you?
Seen what, Higgins?
Well, I just took it off the bulletin board, Winthrop. Now, you're president of the club. You should be the first. Read it aloud.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon of January 12th, the devil will come down the chimney of the fireplace in the members' lounge.
Let's see that.
I just this minute took it off the bulletin board.
Now, who's playing jokes around here?
Now, who wrote this? Did anyone here put this notice up on the bulletin board?
Let me see it, Winthrop. At 4 o'clock on the afternoon of January 12th, the devil will come down the chimney of the fireplace in the members' lounge. What the...
that fireplace right there.
How very interesting. Not interesting at all. Just a feeble attempt to be funny.
But it wasn't on the bulletin board this morning.
Well, it wasn't there an hour ago when I came in from dinner. Now, was it, Cudworth?
Well, I certainly didn't see it. Well, somebody put it there.
The devil could have put it there.
Oh, rubbish.
Well, he might have. He's very ingenious, I've heard.
Now, let's not let ourselves be carried away, Higgins.
Mr. Ashley, sir?
What is it?
Your soda, sir.
Well, set it down. Drindle, have you seen this?
What is it, sir?
Mr. Higgins found it pinned to the bulletin board. Here, read it.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, January 12th, the devil will chimney of the fireplace in the members' lounge. What does it mean?
It means that the devil will come down that chimney at 4 o'clock on January 12th. That's what it means.
Oh, surely not, Mr. Higgins.
Definitely not.
It's a joke, isn't it?
Of course it is. But, on the other hand... really, Cudworth, you and your other hand.
Let's mark it down as a joke until we know better.
At least until then.
Anyway, until the afternoon of January 12th at 4 o'clock.
Halfwits.
Come to the table.
Boobies, every one of them.
Now, your oatmeal will get cold.
Those clods.
Don't blame me if it's spoiled.
I bamboozled them like the bunch of noodles they are.
Anytime you'd care to state what you're talking about, I'm all ears, as the saying goes. Meantime, come sit down.
The esteemed high and mighty members of the Ralph Waldo Emerson Gentlemen's Club, from the president, the exalted Mr. Amos Winthrop on down.
Oh, them.
Imbeciles.
Now, you didn't go making trouble, did you?
That remains to be seen.
Because they're just waiting for an excuse to give you the sack. You're not so young anymore.
I know that, Martha.
And not always strictly teetotal on the job, I suspect.
I'm never drunk. Well, a man needs to be a little elevated to spend 10 hours a day with those Back Bay snobs, but I flim-flammed them.
Now, look here, Timothy Drindle. Don't you go doing anything to raise the hackles on those gentlemen.
Nincompoops.
Because if they should give you the old heave-ho, you know where you'd wind up, don't you? Right here at home with me, and I won't have that.
They're not about to fire me, not right away. As a matter of fact, it's I who may have lighted a small fire under them. And they should be starting to feel the heat of it soon now. Very soon.
Timothy, what have you done?
Oh, nothing very much. I only posted a notice on the bulletin board, that's all.
What kind of a notice?
A modest little notice stating that on January 12th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the devil would descend the chimney of the fireplace in the members' lounge.
You said the devil?
You should have seen the excitement, especially Mr. Higgins. Oh, he's such an emotional little man.
You invoked the name of the devil?
No, I did no such thing.
You summoned up the devil?
No, I played a joke on those superior snobs who've been taking me for a joke all these years. That's all I did.
Oh, once you summon up the devil, Timothy, it's not so easy to send him back where he came from.
Will you stop it, Martha? I only want to make them worry. Those fine gentlemen who've never had a care in the world since the day they were born.
Worry? How? About what?
Worry. Will he come down the chimney? Oh, they'll worry from now to the 12th of January, and I'll be there 10 hours a day to watch them worry.
And if his satanic majesty does come down the chimney, what then?
Oh, he won't. He won't. I wrote the notice myself, and old Beelzebub didn't dictate it either, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I'm thinking you've started something, Timothy, that he won't be able to stop.
Your coffee, Mr. Winthrop?
Oh, thank you, Drindle. That's quite a fire you've got going there.
I always try to keep up a good, smart blaze, sir.
Nothing special about this particular fire, Drindle?
No, sir.
It's January 12th, Drindle, and precisely 3 minutes before 4 in the afternoon.
Is it indeed, sir?
Oh, come off it, Drindle. Surely you're not indifferent to the heralded appearance of the Prince of Darkness down the chimney?
Well, it's really no concern of mine, Mr. Winthrop.
No, the membership doesn't share your aplomb, Drindle. Lounges filled to overflowing.
Oh, so it is, sir, and I'd best stir myself. Other gentlemen will be wanting coffee.
Bring me a brandy, Drindle, if you have the time.
All the time in the world, Mr. Higgins.
Old Drindle's the only cool character in the room. Even Ashley, who thinks this whole thing's nonsense. Ashley doesn't even believe the devil exists, for goodness sakes. Well, he's still been sitting on that little hassock by the fireplace since noon. I tried to get him to lunch with me, but he wouldn't budge.
Oh, suspects a trick, no doubt.
What do you?
Well, it is possible, I suppose.
But, who'd want to play a trick like that? I mean, even if someone wanted to, how'd he go about it? Now suppose something, or someone, descends that chimney at 4 o'clock, as I am firmly persuaded he will. Who or what could do that? There's a great roaring fire going.
Drindle saw to that.
Well, suppose someone with a perverse sense of humor should toss a dummy down the chimney. We'd find it afterward.
Well, none of it was reduced to ashes.
But something would remain. It couldn't all burn up. Am I right?
Well, ask Cudworth. He's the brainy one.
Gentlemen, all prepared for the big moment?
Hello, Cudworth.
Only the devil himself could survive a trip down that chimney. Am I right, Cudworth?
I'd say so, yes.
It's nearly time.
Nervous?
Well, I don't know what to think. I mean, I don't know what to expect.
The whole thing is nerve-wracking. Positively devastating.
It's time.
What's that?
It's him. It's him. The devil himself. He's there. See him? There he is.
There is certainly something there. Someone.
Oh, it's the devil. It's old Harry, the devil.
Is it really the fiend?
Look at him, standing in the flames. He's laughing.
Is he really laughing?
Oh, that old serpent. Look at him.
He's gone.
No, he's not. He's still there, in the flames. Laughing in the flames. He's... Well, now he's gone.
Well, that was quite an experience.
Yes, it was.
Oh, 'twas the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. Oh, really extraordinary.
Well, now, are you all satisfied?
What do you mean by that, Ashley?
His Satanic Majesty failed to put in an appearance.
Of course he put in an appearance.
You didn't see him? Now, don't tell me you did.
Of course we did. He was all in black, head to foot.
No, he was dressed in red.
Black and red, I thought.
Well, he had red hair.
You couldn't see his hair. He wore a cap.
I saw his hair. It was sort of waving in the flames, a draft or something, but it never caught on fire. I distinctly remember noticing that.
He wore a cap. You couldn't see his hair, and his mustache was black.
No cap.
A cap and a big black cape. He kept his cape around him all the time he was standing there.
Yes, but the cape was red, a very bright red. Now listen to yourselves. Listen, will you? You all saw him. You all say you did. But each of you saw something different. Huh? Red cape, black and red cape. Why, it's ludicrous.
It is not ludicrous at all. We were all overexcited, all worked up over this thing, and maybe our accuracy, our powers of observation were impaired. That's possible. Except I know he wore a big black cape.
Beg pardon, Mr. Higgins?
Yeah, don't bother me now, Drindle.
Your brandy, sir.
Drindle, settle this argument for us, will you? What was the devil wearing?
The devil, sir?
What was he wearing when he came down the chimney?
I wouldn't know, sir. I was not in the lounge. I was fetching Mr. Higgins' brandy. Did the devil make an appearance, sir?
How, then, was the devil dressed? Oh, he was in his Sunday best. His coat was red, and his breeches blue, and there was a hole where his tail came through. Those charming lines were written by Mr. Robert Southey at the turn of the century, but not our century. No, 100 years before. Clearly, the devil had time to acquire a new suit of clothes. We'll be back shortly with Act Two. Did the devil indeed descend the chimney of the Ralph Waldo Emerson Club in the afternoon of January 12th and stand laughing in the flames? There isn't complete agreement among the club members even now, more than a month later.
Cudworth, I have to talk to you.
Sit down, Winthrop.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
It wouldn't do any good to take it down from the bulletin board, I suppose.
Well, half the membership's already seen it and told the other half.
Lightning strikes again. I never dreamed it would, did you?
Well, it's a slightly different bolt of lightning this time. Not the devil. The White Goddess, I believe the notice said.
I copied it down. On February 8th, at 6 o'clock in the evening, the White Goddess will run naked through the members' lounge.
Naked, eh?
Cudworth, just who is the White Goddess?
Daughter of Astarte, I believe.
And, just who is Astarte? I'm sorry not to be up on these things, but it's not really in my area of concern.
I believe Astarte is the goddess of fertility and sexual love.
You don't say. Well, that would account for her being naked, wouldn't it? Cudworth, do we still believe in such things? Goddesses of sexual love?
Why shouldn't there be such a goddess? And why shouldn't she have a daughter? And why shouldn't the daughter be called the White Goddess?
You don't believe she'll run naked across the members' lounge, do you?
I didn't believe the devil would come down the chimney.
But you did see him, didn't you?
Yeah? Or something that looked very like him. Assuming, of course, I know what the devil looks like.
Cudworth, I saw his horns.
Did you indeed?
Have you seen it? Have you seen the notice?
Yes, we've seen it.
Do you know that members are pouring in from all over the country?
Oh, no.
Members that haven't been inside the club in 20 years. We can't even begin to put them up. Half of them are stopping at hotels.
Oh, heaven help us.
Oh, cheer up, Winthrop. There's a chance the White Goddess won't show.
I don't know, Cudworth. I have a sinking feeling that she will.
There isn't an empty hotel room in the whole of Boston.
Why are you doing this, Timothy? What are you getting out of it?
I'm getting something off my own back, that's what.
I'll never understand you.
Well, you haven't up to now, that's for sure.
Playing jokes on people at your age.
It's no joke.
Well, I don't know what else you could call it.
It's a plot. A plot to make them squirm, those fine gentlemen with their fancy ways. Why should they go through their entire lives without knowing a moment's uncertainty or a pang of anxiety? They're always so damn sure of themselves. Well, they're not sure any longer. They're divided amongst themselves already on the subject of the devil. I hear them jawing away about it in the lounge. Was he there or wasn't he? What did he look like? What did he wear? Mr. Higgins says red. Mr. Winthrop says red and black. Mr. Cudworth says nothing at all, just looks wise. And Mr. Ashley says the devil never came down the chimney at all, so they're every last one of them crazy. I tell you, that chatter in their argument was driving me right up the wall. But I put a stop to it, all right.
And just how did you manage to do that?
By putting up the notice about the White Goddess, that's how. Now they're all talking about her.
And when is this White Goddess making her debut?
6 o'clock tonight.
And is she coming down the chimney?
No, as the notice says, on February 8th at 6 o'clock in the evening, the White Goddess will run naked through the members' lounge.
Where will she come from?
How should I know? I only wrote the notice. But I think it would be nice if she came in through the main door and went out through a window. Yes, that would be rather nice.
And the room is filling up.
It's amazing.
Oh, I don't know. It isn't often, if ever, any of us gets to see the White Goddess run naked across the lounge.
You think they really believe?
Well, who knows what they believe.
Cudworth, do you believe?
I'm here, as you see.
I suppose that's the only possible answer.
Well, it's the only one you're going to get. Do you believe, Winthrop?
Like you, I'm here.
What's the time? Time. Cudworth, you always have the right time.
Mr. Higgins, the clock on the mantel is exactly right.
2 minutes to 6. Mind if I sit down?
We've been saving this chair for you, Higgins.
Oh, that's nice of you. Well, the lounge is pretty well filled up, isn't it?
Bursting at the seams.
Oh, I've been studying all about the White Goddess.
Daughter of Astarte, who in turn is the goddess of fertility and sexual love.
Oh, you knew that.
Cudworth told me.
Cudworth, you really do know everything.
On the contrary, I know very little.
Well, you've always seemed to me to know everything.
That's because you know less.
Hey, mind if I join you?
Well, there's no place to sit, actually.
Oh, what a pity. Well, you could sit on the floor.
Now, how would I look sitting on the floor when the White Goddess comes running across the lounge? No, I think I shall join old Drendel over by the window. Perhaps he'll fetch me a brandy.
No, you haven't time. It's nearly 6.
Oh, you mean I might miss her goddessship? Oh, my, that would never do.
Oh, jeez. That ass doesn't believe she'll appear.
Well, why did he bother to come here at all?
Because if he doesn't believe, neither does he disbelieve.
Just look at him. Laughing and joking with Drindle.
Well, that's probably the first time he's ever spoken to Drindle, except to give him an order.
You could say that about most of us. Myself included.
Drindle's getting old.
Poor old Drindle.
It's time. The time has come. Will you look at her? Look at her. She's beautiful.
Sublime.
Oh, my goddess. Oh, heavenly thing.
I never thought I should live to see anything so beautiful. The most exquisite thing I ever saw. Or ever shall see.
Where did she go? She was here such a little time. She disappeared through the window.
The wall, I think.
No, through the window. The one back of where Ashley's standing with Drindle. I saw Ashley turn and look out the window just as she vanished.
You don't think it's possible he saw her, too?
Oh, no. Not Ashley.
Well, Ashley?
What?
If you can stop staring at the stars, I'd like to ask you something.
Magnificent.
Yes, the stars are magnificent, but I have something else in my mind.
Well, what's troubling you, Cudworth?
Why, nothing very much, Ashley. Is something troubling you?
The way she disappeared. Simply melted into the astral light.
Who melted into the astral light, Ashley?
Why, the White Goddess. Well, don't tell me you didn't see her.
Oh, yes. I saw her.
Radiant in all her nakedness. Glowing like mother of pearl. Her long hair flying out behind her. Oh, but then, you saw her.
Yes.
Now, the others, did they see her?
Oh, yes.
Of course. So everyone must have seen her. Now, Drindle.
Yes, sir?
You saw her.
No, Mr. Ashley.
Oh, come now, Drindle. Of course you saw her. We were standing here together, side by side.
I didn't see anything, Mr. Ashley.
Now, don't tell me you didn't see anything, you old liar.
Well, I was busy with something.
You were not busy with something. We were standing here talking, and the clock struck 6, and the door opened, and she came in. And she ran. Her feet hardly touched the floor. Ran across the lounge to this window, this one right here. Why, her shoulder brushed mine. I felt it. My left shoulder. Now, don't tell me you didn't see her, or I'll break your back.
Now, don't excite yourself, Ashley.
The most beautiful spectacle it's ever been the good fortune of any of us to witness. And this numbskull Drindle stands there and tells me he didn't see it. He was busy with something. Oh, I won't stand for it. You listen to me, you fool. It's blasphemy. Unadulterated blasphemy for you to deny that you saw what I saw. What we all saw. Now, say it. Say you saw the White Goddess run across this lounge, didn't you? Didn't you? You say it, or I'll choke the life out of you.
Ashley, this is going too far.
He saw her. I know he saw her.
Now, Mr. Ashley, please, you're choking me.
He saw it. He's going to admit it.
Ashley!
Oh, why couldn't you stay out of this, Cudworth?
Now, you might have killed him. Are you all right, Drindle?
Yes. Yes, I'm all right.
Oh, Ashley, go into the bar and buy yourself a drink. You need it.
Yes, I need it. I need it, all right.
You're sure you're all right, Drindle?
Yes, quite sure, Mr. Cudworth.
Oh, by the way, Drindle, did you see the White Goddess or didn't you? You don't need to be afraid to tell me. Either way.
I didn't see anything, Mr. Cudworth. You see, I was busy with something, and No, I didn't see anything at all.
Well, I think I must be getting on home.
Yes, it's been quite an evening, hasn't it? Quite an evening.
A never-to-be-forgotten evening.
Beautifully put, Ambrose. Well, come along. I'll drop you off.
Thank you. So long, everyone.
Night all. Wake up, Ashley.
Yes, I'll wait for you.
Well, Cudworth, a never-to-be-forgotten evening. Well, at any rate, one I'll never forget.
I fancy none of us will ever forget.
You leaving now?
No, I'm going to stay until the room's cleared.
It's about cleared now. Nobody much left?
I want to speak to old Drindle. He doesn't look too happy.
That was quite a going over Ashley gave him, wasn't it?
Looked that way. Ashley can be a rough man.
Can't he, though? Well, I'm off for home. Night, Winthrop.
Night, Cudworth.
A never to be forgotten night.
Oh, Grindle.
Oh, yes, Mr. Winthrop.
May I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Winthrop, of course.
You all right?
Perfectly all right.
I couldn't help noticing you and Mr. Ashley seemed to be having an altercation of some sort.
Mr. Ashley was angry, sir, because I wouldn't say I saw the White Goddess.
And why wouldn't you say you saw the White Goddess?
Because I didn't see her.
But we all saw her, Drindle. Even Mr. Ashley saw her.
She wasn't there.
Oh, my dear man, she was there. She ran across the lounge all naked, just as the notice said she would. Now, why do you persist in denying it?
Because I wrote the notice.
Oh, now, Drindle.
And I wrote the other one, too, about the devil coming down the chimney. I wrote them both, and I made them up out of my head.
Why are you lying to me, Drindle?
I'm not lying, sir.
But of course you're lying. I don't know why you're lying. Perhaps to make yourself important in our eyes.
I am not lying.
But we all saw her, Drindle. It was the most exquisite moment of our lives. We saw her. Therefore, you're lying.
All minds are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a white goddess. We'll be back shortly with Act 3. Have you read your Shakespeare lately? If you have, you'll remember Hamlet's observation to his friend. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. If you haven't read your Shakespeare, now for the third act of The Walls of Jericho.
Come eat your breakfast, Timothy. It's on the table.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. They're trying to ruin me.
Oh, he's off again.
I never even turned around when I heard them whispering behind my back. Drindle's getting on. Poor Drindle. Drindle's had a drop too much.
That part's true, all right.
But when they call me a liar, and to my face, I don't have to take that.
Who called you a liar?
Mr. Amos Winthrop, the president of the club. The highest mucky-muck of all the high mucky-mucks, that's who.
Well, what kind of a lie did you tell him?
No lie. I told him no lie. I told him the God's own truth. That I had written those notices and put them up on the bulletin board. The one about the devil coming down the chimney and the one about the white goddess running naked across the lounge as well.
Why wouldn't he believe you?
Because he's a fool. The biggest fool in a pack of fools.
I said, why wouldn't he believe you?
He says he saw the devil, saw him come down the chimney and stand in the flames, and that most of the others saw him too. All but Mr. Ashley and a few other disbelievers.
Oh, you should never have invoked the devil. I told you that at the time.
But even Mr. Ashley is saying that he saw the white goddess run across the lounge. Radiant in her nakedness, he says, glowing like mother of pearl. Imagine Mr. Ashley talking like that. He says she brushed up against him, against his shoulder, and then went out through the window and melted into the astral light. Mr. Ashley, of all people.
Maybe it happened.
How could it have happened when I made it all up?
Well, come, eat your breakfast.
No, well, I can't. I'm too upset.
You're more upset than they are. Those fine gentlemen you were going to teach a lesson.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll fix them. I'll put up another notice.
Oh, now, Timothy, don't start up again.
Only this time I'll make it so crazy, so outlandish, they'll see that it's only a joke. They won't be able to help themselves. Yeah, now, let's see. Where's a pen? And a piece of paper. Now, what shall I... I need to get them excited, all worked up, waiting for something, and then to let down when it doesn't happen. That's what I'm after. Yes, I've got it. On March the 2nd at 5 o'clock, you see, they'll all be having drinks in the lounge about that time. At 5 o'clock, a leopard will enter... No, not a leopard. A tiger will enter the members' lounge. How's that?
As long as you don't make it the devil.
No, better yet. 3 tigers will enter the members' lounge. No, I don't like enter. It's too sedate sounding, too tame. I will come through the windows. No, we'll crash through the windows. Yes, that's good. Crash through the windows of the members' lounge. There. That should put Mr. Winthrop in his place.
Somehow, Timothy, I don't think you were born to put Mr. Winthrop in his place.
That's where you're wrong, Martha. It's precisely what I was born for, and this'll do it. Wait a minute. I thought of something else.
What now?
Listen to this. On March the 2nd at 5 o'clock, 3 tigers will crash through the windows of the members' lounge, one of them carrying a chicken in his mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. How's that, Martha? Huh? How's that? Oh, that's perfect.
Drindle.
Mr. Winthrop, yes, sir?
Stir up that fire, will you?
Yes, sir.
That's fine.
Would you like another log, sir?
No, that'll do it, I think. Weather's letting up a bit.
Yes, it seems to be. You're in the club a bit early today, sir?
Yes, a bit. Why, yes, it's only a little after 4.
Are you waiting for the tigers, sir?
How's that?
I just thought perhaps you might have wanted to be the first one on hand when the tigers crashed through, that's all.
You're being impertinent, Drindle. That's very unlike you, Drindle.
Is it, sir?
Same as you're lying. It was unlike you to lie to me.
Yeah, I suppose it was.
You know it was. Now, you're not going to tell me the latest notice on the bulletin board was also your invention, are you?
I'm not going to tell you anything, Mr. Winthrop.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm sure you'll agree that it's not my place to tell you anything.
I most certainly and emphatically do agree.
I thought you would.
Not that I'm certain that the 3 tigers will crash through the windows. No, I'm not certain at all. It's absurd on the face of it, isn't it?
Most absurd.
3 tigers. Well, now.
Perfectly ridiculous.
And one with a chicken in his mouth.
It's laughable.
Well, don't laugh, because it just may happen, precisely as the notice predicts. We simply do not know.
I promise not to laugh.
Nervous, Cudworth?
A few flutters. It's the uncertainty, of course.
I've been here since 4 o'clock. Can you imagine that?
I had a hard time staying away myself.
I had a few sharp words earlier with Drindle. Sorry to say. The old man's getting very independent, very opinionated.
Where is he? He's usually around taking drink orders by now.
He's standing over there by the main door looking very superior. We really have to retire that fellow, Cudworth.
Winthrop, Cudworth, do you realize people are standing outside on the sidewalk? This isn't a club matter anymore. It's spread all over the city.
Oh, I can't say I care for that.
It looks like hundreds of people. I tried to get Ashley to be with us for the great event, but he insists on his post by the window.
Ashley by the window, old Drindle by the main door. Well, we're well covered.
We should be quiet. It's time.
I don't think our conversation will either deter or encourage the tigers.
Yes, but all the same, you quiet. Here they come! Look there! Lord Davis! There they are! Tigers, 3 of them. And Wolf has a chicken in his mouth.
They're making for the door.
Out of the way, Grindle, out of the way!
Grindle! Look out! He doesn't see them.
Help!
Cudworth, did they... Is he...
Don't look, Winthrop. Better not look.
Is Grindle... Did the tigers get him?
I don't know. Well, here's Ashley. Maybe he knows something. Ashley, what happened?
Old Grindle's dead.
Oh, no. How did it happen?
Heart attack, apparently.
Not the tigers?
There isn't a scratch on him. They simply jumped over him, knocked down the big door, and disappeared.
Old Grindle never believed in the tigers.
Oh, is it conceivable he didn't see them?
Oh, he saw them all right.
Well, how can you be sure?
Well, don't you remember, just before the tigers reached the door, he called for help.
He saw them. He called for help. And he dies.
Of fright, do you think?
Can you think of anything more frightening than the sight of something you never believed in coming to get you?
Let's step in here for a few minutes, gentlemen. We won't be disturbing you, Katie, if we use part of the lounge, will we?
What happened in here, Mr. Winthrop? Who upset all the furniture?
A little fracas, Katie, with some unexpected visitors. Let's set our drinks down here. Pull up chairs, everybody. There's a few that weren't overturned.
Well, we'll have a new steward tomorrow. They're promoting someone from the dining room.
You'll never hold a candle to Drindle, no matter who he is.
Drindle was a good man.
If you gentlemen are going to be using this room, I can clear out and come back later.
Now, you go right ahead with your cleaning, Katie, if you don't mind sweeping around us.
It's all right with me. There certainly is a mess.
Gentlemen, I asked you to meet with me here because I have a confession to make. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, but, well, I didn't. But now I must. After the incident of the White Goddess, gentlemen, Brindle told me that he himself had posted those notices on the bulletin board.
Brindle?
The one about the devil?
And the White Goddess, that one too?
I didn't believe him. After all, we saw the devil, most of us, and we all saw the White Goddess. And to believe Drindle would be to admit that he had the power to summon them up.
What about the three tigers?
One with a chicken in his mouth?
We saw them too.
And in all probability, so did Drindle. And the sight killed him.
Is it possible that a man like Drindle had the power to invoke such things?
Well, I must now concede that he did.
There I must take issue with you, Winthrop. Drindle only put up the notices. The power lay within us, the membership.
I, for one, claim no such power.
You, for one, have no such power, Ashley. Nor have I. Nor has Winthrop or Higgins or any member of the club separately or consciously. But unconsciously and collectively, the power is ours.
Together and without knowing it, we can do such astounding things.
Together and without knowing it, we are constantly doing astounding things, are we not? And always have. Both for good and for evil. I call your attention to the biblical story of the Battle of Jericho. We all know that stone walls cannot be shattered by a band of men marching round them, a final blast of trumpets and a great shout. We know that. And yet it happened. The walls of Jericho fell.
Why did they?
Consider the circumstances. The Israelites outside the fortress city, the eagerness, the expectancy, and above all, the desire and the belief. Consider the steady tramp of marching feet. Consider the narrowed concentration of the marchers. No man divided in his mind, and no mind divided from the mind of any other man. Consider the psychic pressure created by such a congregation.
Mass hallucination?
It was no hallucination that Jericho fell to Joshua. No. I should call it mass projection.
And that's what happened here? To us?
We, all of us, acting in concert, projected these apparitions by the sheer force of our unconscious minds.
Then we weren't wrong. We really saw them. The devil, the white goddess.
The 3 tigers?
One with a chicken in his mouth.
We really saw them, even as the walls of Jericho really fell.
Beg your pardon, sir.
What is it, Katie?
Oh, look what I swept up over by the main door, sir. If I'm not mistaken, they're chicken feathers. What's been going on here, sir?
And so ends our tale of magic. A magician performs his tricks. We are delighted and applaud because we cannot comprehend how he did them. But what if the magician himself cannot comprehend? I'll be back shortly. Seek to know the truth, for the truth shall make you free. I believe that, but it's a long search and a weary one. And let's be glad that a lot of mystery remains, and there's a little magic here and there along the way. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Mary Jane Higby, Ian Martin, Ralph Bell, Guy Sorrell, and Sidney Walker. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of your terrifying imagination. Consider, at one time, the great cold-blooded reptiles ruled supreme on the face of this earth, but they sickened and died, and dominion was seized by savage, ferocious, hot-blooded killers with hideous fangs and terrible claws. Today, the undisputed lord and master of the planet is man. Yet, in the fullness of time, every victor is finally vanquished. Will we, in our turn, also be conquered? Who waits to make of us what we have made of the animals?
Sure.
Yes, Monsieur de Maupassant.
Do you want to save the world?
I save the world, did you say?
Yes. Save the world. Save the people. Save every human being on the face of the earth.
Well, sir, if I could be sure.
Look out. Look out toward the harbor. There. At the pier. Do you see that ship? The white three-masted schooner?
Yes, sir.
You and I, we have to blow it up.
But it is such a beautiful ship.
Beautiful and deadly. Deadly enough all by itself to enslave the entire human race.
Our mystery drama, The Horla, was especially adapted from a story by Guy de Maupassant for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Paul Hecht. His name was Guy de Maupassant. He was probably the greatest writer of short stories who ever lived. He died in the year 1893. He died young. He died insane. And if you read the stories he wrote toward the close of his life, the critics tell us, you can see how his madness slowly destroyed him. That's how they look at it. He himself insisted he was being possessed. His mind and all of his vital forces were being drained from him by a mysterious, supernatural, and superior being. He called it the Horla. And the Horla is one of the last stories he ever wrote. Is the Horla merely the raving of a man going mad, or is it an inspired prophecy of a fate that awaits us all? You decide.
Dr. Cartier.
Yes? Yes, what is it?
I have been pressing the bell signal, Doctor. It means you must pick up the telephone.
Oh, that confounded diabolical contraption.
Oh, please, Dr. Cartier. It's Monsieur de Maupassant.
De Maupassant? Who is he?
The nervous one. He was here the other day.
Oh, that one. The writer. Tell him I'm busy with a patient.
I did, but he insists on talking.
The combination of de Maupassant and the telephone.
Just speak into it, Doctor.
Yeah, the telephone. Hello, this is Dr. Cartier.
Doctor, you must come to see me. You must come here at once.
Please, monsieur, calm yourself.
If I knew how to calm myself, I wouldn't need you. You must come here.
Monsieur, be reasonable.
I would like to be. I'd give everything I own if I could be reasonable, if I could only be reasonable, but it won't let me leave.
What won't let you leave?
It. The Horla.
The what? Monsieur de Maupassant. Monsieur, speak up. What happened? You may put on your shirt, Monsieur de Maupassant. Ah, a lovely place you have here. Breathtaking view of the harbor.
What's wrong with me, Doctor?
Oh, nothing.
Then why do I...
You say that's a handsome ship out there, huh? That sparkling white three-masted schooner?
Something must be wrong.
Where's she from, I wonder?
Oh, Brazil, I think. Doctor, why won't you tell me what's wrong with me?
I told you, nothing. You have a mild nervous upset. Your nerves are highly strung, your pulse is rapid, your eyes dilated.
And what do you advise?
A course of shower baths. Cool shower baths. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening. And send down to the chemist for some bromide of potassium.
You haven't listened.
I listened. I heard every word. Now, you go to sleep.
Yes.
You slumber deeply for 2-3 hours, correct?
Yes.
Then a nightmare lays hold of you, true?
Yes, exactly.
You feel someone is in the room with you, in the dark room. Someone is in the room. Am I stating the facts?
Exactly.
This someone or something is staring at you?
Yes. I can't see it, but I know it's there. I know it's staring at me. And then it comes closer and closer to me. I feel it touching me. A cold, terrifying touch. And then I hear a sound. A low, vibrating sound. It's nothing human, nothing animal, nothing mechanical. And then I feel a weight, as if something kneels on my chest. A pressure, a terrible pressure. My neck is being squeezed and squeezed as something seems to be draining the breath from my body. Not only the breath, but my strength. Everything is being drawn from me. I want to struggle, but I can't move. I want to shout for help, but I can't utter a word. I try to fight, to resist, but I'm paralyzed and powerless. And then suddenly, I awake, bathed in perspiration, trembling. And then, exhausted, I fall asleep and slumber restlessly till morning.
Yes. Yes, I heard.
Well, what have you to say about this mysterious creature?
He exists in your imagination.
Are you sure?
Try the treatment, then call me in a few days.
No, Doctor. No, you must give me an answer for the Horla.
The Horla?
This creature, this being, this whatever it is.
Monsieur de Maupassant, I understand you're a writer. Is that so?
Yes.
Now then, do I tell you how to write stories? Do I?
No.
Then don't tell me how to practice medicine.
Fish, fresh mullet, mackerel, bass, flounder, fresh and sweet as a faithful wife.
Good morning, Madame Bossard.
Oh, it's you, Monsieur de Maupassant. I hear you have been ill. It's because you have not been eating enough fish.
I instructed my cook to buy some for dinner.
Oh, yes, she has been here. Monsieur, you promised to put me in a story.
Well, perhaps I will. Tell me, Madame Bossard, have any interesting new ships come in?
Now that is a good question. Yes, it is. And I would say it's not what comes in that's interesting. It's what's not going out. If you get my drift, monsieur.
No, I'm afraid I don't understand.
The Brazilian.
The Brazilian?
The white three-master schooner at the end of the pier.
Oh.
You see?
Oh, yes. Well, what about her?
Oh, monsieur, she has been tied up here for 3 weeks.
So?
She hasn't unloaded a stick of cargo.
Well, perhaps she's put in for repairs.
She has not replaced so much as a rope.
Supplies? Food? Water?
Listen, Monsieur de Maupassant. No one is allowed to go aboard her. Her crew has not been given so much as 10 minutes of liberty. Strange, no? Every few days, her captain comes down to the dock to buy fresh fish, meat, some fruits. And that's all we ever see of them.
What does the captain say?
Not a word. He's a huge, surly ape of a fellow. He points to what he wants and pays. Comes in without a hello and leaves without a goodbye.
Well, we seem to have a mystery. What is the name of the ship?
The Horla.
The what?
The Horla.
The Horla? But that's...
What is it, monsieur?
The Horla. I thought...
Yes?
I thought I had just made it up.
Monsieur, what are you saying?
Are you sure? Are you positive that that's the name? The Horla?
Well, walk down the pier. You'll see it. It's printed on the bow.
Yes, I think I will. Good day, Madame Bossard.
Good day, monsieur.
The Horla. It's incredible. Ahoy! Ahoy there! Aboard the Horla! Ahoy there! Anyone there?
What do you want?
You have a beautiful ship there, sailor.
Listen, mister. Move on.
All the other ships allow visitors.
Captain's orders.
Well, why...
None of your business.
Couldn't I ask you something, sailor?
No.
Your name, the Horla, what does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
How did you come to choose
it?
Move.
You got no business here.
This is a public pier. I have as much right to be here as you do. Perhaps more.
Now, listen, mister. Please, for your own good, get out of here. Leave as fast as you can. Go away. Go away as far as you can before...
Before what?
Before the... Aha! No! Please! I didn't say anything to him.
Well, who are you talking to?
No, please. Don't do that to me. Don't!
Sailor, what is it? What is it? Sailor!
Monsieur de Maupassant. Monsieur.
What is it?
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Oh, I thought as much. I saw you from my shop. You've just been standing here, standing still without moving a muscle for... Oh, monsieur, it must be every bit of 3 hours.
The ship.
What about the ship?
Oh. My head, I feel so weak.
Oh, take my arm, monsieur.
Ship. No, I must go aboard that ship. Listen. Do you hear that?
What, monsieur?
That sound. It comes from the ship.
Oh, I am sorry, but I hear nothing.
Nothing?
Oh, I hear seagulls, waves. Oh, and now, come, monsieur, it's thunder, a storm.
I must go aboard that ship.
But they won't let you.
The ship.
Oh, come quickly, monsieur. You'll catch your death.
The ship. The ship.
Oh, hurry, monsieur.
How did I know? Answer me that. How did I know?
How did you know what?
The name of the ship. How did I know that name? The Horla.
How indeed. And as long as we're asking questions, here's a couple to keep the cauldron boiling. Who, or should we say what, is aboard the Horla? Or perhaps the most strategic question of all, what does the name Horla mean? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Guy de Maupassant is writing a story about a mysterious force which he calls the Horla, a force that drains the life and strength from his hero. Now he discovers that a mysterious ship that lies in the harbor is also called the Horla.
Hello?
I must see Dr. Cartier.
Oh, it's you again, Monsieur de Maupassant. I told you I would have him call the moment he returns.
Mademoiselle, I must see him at once.
But he is not here.
How do I know that?
Monsieur.
Oh, excuse me. I'm in my room, my bedroom, and at any moment I'll fall asleep. I'm so tired.
Well, sleep, monsieur, by all means. Sleep would be the best thing for you.
No, not this kind of sleep. The Horla will come to me again tonight. I know it.
But all I can do is tell the doctor.
Tell him I need him urgently.
Yes, Monsieur de Maupassant. Yes.
Who's there? Who is that? Who's there? Oh.
Monsieur de Maupassant?
Oh, it's you, Jean-Baptiste.
And who else might it be?
Please come in.
My lady's finished in the kitchen, and I'm finished, too, with the paint job. Just in time, just before dark.
Oh, you didn't have to hurry.
Well, get it over with. That's my motto. You thought your house was white before? You should see it now.
Please, Jean, sit down.
Yes, monsieur.
Jean, I have a job for you.
Doing what?
Doing just what you're doing now.
But I am not doing anything.
Oh, yes. Yes, you are. You're sitting there.
That's the job?
That's the job.
And I'm just supposed to sit here?
Well, you could talk to me.
About what?
About anything that comes into your head. You may also have to serve as my bodyguard.
Bodyguard?
Someone may try to break in while I'm asleep.
I'm your man. I served H in the Chasseurs d'Afrique, the tourist outfit in the army.
Oh, is that so? Well, tell me about it.
Well, we were the only ones who could hold the ground at Sedan. And are you really interested?
Oh, yes, please. Tell me everything. Tell me the story of your life.
And so we advanced against the Prussian left flank, and we
Go on, Joe. Don't stop. Talk to me. If you fall asleep, I'll fall asleep. Joe, please talk to me. Don't let me sleep. Oh, I'm so tired, but don't let me sleep. Don't let me fall.
What?
Catch it! Catch it!
Monsieur de...
Hold it! Hold it!
What is it?
Kill it! Kill it!
Wake up!
Get it off me! Kill it! Kill it!
Kill what, monsieur?
The Horla! The Horla!
Wake up, monsieur! Please, wake up!
I am awake! Can't you see? Can't you see I'm awake?
Rest, monsieur. Relax.
Where is it? Where did it go?
There is nothing here.
Somebody was in this...
There was no one in here except you and me.
It was here. It was...
Impossible, monsieur. It's impossible.
You didn't hear it? That terrible sound?
Monsieur de Maupassant, I heard nothing. I saw nothing. There was nothing.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong. It was here.
The window? As you can see, still locked from the inside. The door still barred. From the inside. Nothing human could have gotten in or out.
Who says it's human?
Are you saying that something less than human may be coming in and out of here at night?
It may be more than human.
In that case, monsieur, I resign from the job.
No, Jean. I'll raise the pay.
You cannot raise it high enough. There isn't that much money in the whole of the world.
Dr. Kachi, I thought you'd never get here. Nothing works. Shower baths, the bromides.
You insist you still have this visitor?
I know I do. He was here last night.
He overpowers you?
Yes.
He makes this awful sound?
Yes.
He drains all your strength?
Yes, exactly as I told you.
Your handyman, Jean-Baptiste, stopped my carriage as I drove up. He spent the night in this room with you, I understand.
Yes, that's right.
While this
Horla.
This Horla attacked you. He heard nothing. He saw nothing.
Well?
Well, what? Come, monsieur. Admit this is all a nightmare.
But it was so real. It's always so real.
But there was a witness. Is Jean-Baptiste reliable? Is he sane?
I would say so, yes.
Would he have any reason to lie? To embarrass you?
No.
Then why do you insist on maintaining this ridiculous fiction of a Horla?
Doctor, that name, Horla, I thought I had made it up, that it was a creation of my own imagination. But it happens to be the name of that ship.
What ship?
You know, the one you asked me about last week, the white three-masted Brazilian schooner. I mean, where would I get that name? Why would that name pop into my head?
That Brazilian ship is called the Horla?
Prove it to yourself. Pick up that telescope. See her, out there at the pier. You can read her name.
Ah, then that explains it. You had picked up your telescope one day to view the harbor. Without being aware of it, you might have read the name on her bow.
I have never seen that name before in my life. Someone, somehow, placed it into my imagination.
Monsieur de Maupassant, sit down.
Huh?
At once. Now I have coddled you long enough. You are one of the great writers of France, but you have reduced yourself to a terrified, trembling wretch. This will not do.
I admit that I am terrified. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yes, you terrified. You have been terrified by the critics.
Oh, that's a lie. I don't care for the opinions
You
of
are
those...
human. You care. I read what they write. You've lost your touch. Your best work is behind you.
I am as good as I ever was. Better.
Sometimes genius becomes too heavy a burden to bear. And so you construct this fable. in order to have an excuse not to work anymore, not to be judged anymore.
That's not true.
But the fact is, you're not writing.
I am writing.
What are you writing?
I'm writing a story. A story called The Horla.
That's not a story. It's an account of your nightmare.
Well, I just don't know what else to do, Doctor.
I do. Sit down at that writing desk. Pick up your pen. Create another Bellamy, another Pierre and Jean, another ball of fat.
Doctor, it's not that simple.
Make it simple. Remember, you're more than a great writer. You're a great French writer.
May I come in, monsieur?
Oh, Jean-Baptiste, yes, of course.
I see your honor is working. That's good. That's good.
Yes, I feel wonderful this afternoon.
The old lady wants to know if you'd like to come down for tea.
Oh, no, I'm in the middle of things here. I'll work through till supper.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just brought you the paper from Paris.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll see you later. I've got to put in the chrysanthemums. The old lady...
Jean, listen.
What is it, monsieur?
You tell me.
I can't tell you nothing.
You don't hear anything?
What? What am I supposed to hear?
Just listen, Jean, listen.
You're having that problem. The one you had last night.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, you'd better see the doctor.
I've just seen the doctor. Jean, please, would you mind sitting here with me?
I don't mind, as long as it's the daytime.
I just can't work anymore. I don't think I'll be able to concentrate.
Well, why don't you take a little nap?
No, I don't want to sleep. Jean!
Huh? Oh, I must have dozed off.
Jean, quickly, take this telescope. Go to the window.
What for?
Down at the pier. At the end of the pier, the three-masted schooner. Do you see her?
Yes, I see.
Well, don't you see anyone standing on her deck?
No. It's empty.
All right, now keep looking.
Why?
Cover the gangplank. Have you got it in focus?
Yes, monsieur.
Now, if you see anyone at all, leaving that ship, follow him through the telescope and see where he goes, and let me know. Do you understand?
I think so, but why?
I don't think you would really want me to tell you. Now, just watch, and watch carefully.
Wait, monsieur. Where are you going?
I'm going to see Dr. Cartier.
But how will I be able to tell you if anybody...
Well, just call me on the telephone.
The telephone?
There's nothing to it. You just pick up the receiver, turn the handle, and ask the operator for Dr. Cartier.
See here, de Maupassant. You simply can't barge into my surgery.
I can if it's an emergency.
I thought we had settled your problem this morning.
Look, there is an article in the Paris newspaper, and I want to read it to you.
I refuse to listen to anything that's in a Parisian paper. They're all filthy rags.
Oh, come on, just listen to this article.
I listen to nothing from Paris. It's a sewer of anarchy and atheism.
This won't take a minute.
Perhaps if you spent less time reading Parisian papers...
Doctor, this time you sit down and listen. Now, the date is August the 19th. A curious piece of news comes to us from Rio de Janeiro. That's in Brazil.
Yeah, I know that's in Brazil.
Madness, an epidemic of madness, like that contagious madness which attacked Europe in the Middle Ages, is now raging in the province of Sao Paulo. The terrified inhabitants are leaving their houses. They say they're being pursued and possessed. Now, these are not my words, Doctor. I quote from this article.
Typical Parisian exaggeration.
They only copied the story that arrived on the wire from Brazil. The people are quoted as saying that they are pursued and possessed, dominated as if they were human cattle by invisible, though tangible beings, like so many vampires which feed on their life while they're asleep. Now, what do you say, Doctor?
South Americans are basically Spaniards. A highly romantic, unstable people.
Oh. To continue, if I may, Professor Don Pedro Enriquez and several other medical experts have gone into the province to study this madness. Brazil. Doctor, Brazil. The ship that you noticed in the harbor? She comes from Brazil.
What of it?
I say she brings this madness here with her. She has been tied up here the better part of a month. No one leaves her, no one visits her. She makes no repairs, she takes on no cargo. Now stop fighting me. Think with me. Why is she here?
What do you expect me to say?
She is here to spread that madness, to capture our souls.
Very well. I'll stop fighting you.
Good.
I'll start to think with you. Assume she is here on the errand you mentioned.
Yes.
Then why is there no panic in the town, as there was in Brazil?
Well, perhaps the conditions aren't the same here.
So far, again, for the sake of argument, only you have been attacked. Why? Why you?
Perhaps this Horla, perhaps it's selective. Perhaps only I have what it wants.
Yes, that could be possible.
Well, of course, it could be completely irrational. When I saw that ship sailing up the Seine, I thought she looked so pretty, so white. And this being, this Horla, it also saw me, and it saw my house, which was also a brilliant, sparkling, dazzling white, just like the color of its own ship. For that reason, it decided to take me.
Monsieur de Maupassant, I recommend a journey for your health.
No, thank you, Doctor. I am going to play this out.
Listen to me. Does it matter if you're attacked by an outside force or by a weakness in your own body? The result is the same. Madness. Now, try a change of scene, of climate.
Monsieur de Maupassant, the telephone for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes?
Monsieur, this is Jean-Baptiste. Hello?
Yes, Jean.
Is this really Monsieur de Maupassant?
Yes, of course it is. What is it?
It's the first time I ever spoke on the telephone, sir. Your voice sounds different somehow.
Never mind that. What do you have to report?
A man looks like a ship's officer. He just walked down the gangplank, you know, from the Brazilian.
Where did he go?
Into Madame Bonsard.
Well, meet me there. I may need your help.
Yes, sir.
And bring a weapon.
Well, will the man of letters become the man of action? And how ironic it is that the epic struggle for the mind and the soul of not just one man, but perhaps all men, may take place in the small, crowded stall of a provincial fishmonger. I shall return shortly with Act 3. A beautiful white sailing ship is docked in the harbor near the mouth of the Seine River. And a famous French writer claims she carries aboard her a mysterious force that intends to destroy the world. Only he can't be sure, and neither can we. Is this just a story he is writing, or a nightmare he is living? What, fancied or real? A confrontation with the ship's captain awaits us.
Jean! Here I am.
Yes, monsieur.
Are you armed?
Yes, I have my old service revolver loaded and ready.
Well, keep it out of sight.
Your man is inside the store buying fish from the Bonsard.
All right, come along. Follow me.
Yes, monsieur. And you'll have some mullet. Very good. Oh, good afternoon, Monsieur de Maupassant. I'll be with you as soon as I'm through with this customer.
You notice, Jean?
Yes. Is the mackerel.
Look, he doesn't speak.
Renee. Yes,
Yeah,
throw
he
it
points
back
to the
into
fish he wants and holds up his fingers for how many he'll take.
He's a hard-looking customer. No, sir. Very well. That'll be 27 francs, monsieur. René will bring it out to your ship. Bon appetit.
One moment. Captain, I'd like a word with you.
Stand aside.
My name is Guy de Maupassant.
Stand aside.
I would like to talk to you about your ship.
I said stand aside.
Not until we learn what's happening here.
Stand aside.
Jean, help me. Help me with this fellow. Help me. My head, My head.
What's the matter, monsieur? René, get Monsieur de Maupassant a glass of wine.
Jean, why didn't you help me?
Help you to do what, monsieur?
To detain that man, to hold him here.
But you didn't say anything. I kept waiting.
I called on you for help.
When?
Just now. Madame Bonson, didn't you hear me?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
But you saw me struggle with him.
No, monsieur.
I asked him to stop. I said I wanted to have a word with him, and then he pushed me away. I tried to hold him. I called on you for help.
Oh, no.
No. All right, according to you, just what happened here?
He finished buying whatever it was. He paid Madame Bonson. She gave him his change, and he walked out.
Madame, is that true?
Yes.
I was waiting for you to stop him. But as long as you didn't, I feared, well, it's your concern.
Yes, Jean-Baptiste. It is my concern. All mine.
Good evening, de Maupassant.
I didn't send for you, Doctor.
No, you didn't. But I received a visit from your handyman and the Bonsard woman. They fear for your sanity.
I can't fault them in that regard. I fear for it, too.
I want to help you.
What can you do? I tell you the problem, and you dismiss it as an aberration. Give it up. Give me up, Doctor.
I can't.
Surely you've lost a patient or two in your career, Doctor?
Oh, yes.
Well, then this should be no novelty. Why do you persist? Are you that fond of me?
No. Actually, I dislike you heartily. Your ideas, your politics. But I am first a Frenchman and a patriot. Your writing brings honor to our country. You are one of our national resources. I must save you.
How far would you be willing to go?
I still don't know the problem.
I told you the problem. I read you the dispatch from the Paris newspaper.
Very well. This force, this thing, this Horla, why does it attack?
Why? Perhaps the reign of man on this earth is over.
Oh, what kind of nonsense is that?
We'll get nowhere if you keep saying nonsense to me every time I open my mouth. Man did not always rule this planet.
He didn't?
No. We are but one of a series of rulers, according to evolution.
Oh, evolution?
What do you say, oh? Do you quarrel with Darwin? Why, is it too much to suppose that we, in our turn, are being supplanted?
By whom?
It doesn't have to be a whom. It could also be a what.
What kind of a what?
A Horla.
And we are back where we started.
Yes. A Horla.
I would accept a vampire, a physical, tangible, visible creature, but your Horla cannot be seen.
That's true.
Then how can he do damage?
He can seize control of the brain.
Never. The brain is inside the skull. It is safe. It cannot be tampered with.
The Horla has always tampered with it. Primitive man feared him, this unknown, unseen horror. The priests, magicians through the centuries have tried in vain to exorcise him. Yet he has stolen into our minds, captured our thoughts. Mesmer, he understood this power. He could even demonstrate it. And Mesmer was a Frenchman.
I regret to say he was also a charlatan.
The mind, that part of it we don't know. That dynamic, unconscious portion. The part discovered by Freud.
Who?
Freud, Sigmund Freud of Vienna.
Oh, an Austrian.
A brilliant psychologist. Freud, Mesmer, others, they show us glimpses of this awful mental power. Some call it magnetism, suggestion, hypnotism. But only the Horla fully understands it, and he will use it to conquer.
But why?
Why did we conquer? Because our time had come. And I hear him. He keeps telling me he has come.
My boy, let us put you into a hospital for your own good.
He'll follow me there.
What do you suggest?
Eventually, he will make of us what we have made of the horse, the ox. his beast of burden and his food just by the strength of his will.
You need a complete rest, a change of scene.
But you know, sometimes an animal turns on its master. Sometimes the slave rebels and kills the oppressor.
And I know just the place. To get away from the sea. Breathe some good, crisp mountain air.
And so I'll kill this Horla.
I'll have your servants pack some clothes.
And if I kill him, perhaps all of us will be safe. For a while.
Hello? Hello? Jean-Baptiste here.
Hello, this is Dr. Cartier. I called to make sure Monsieur de Maupassant is all right.
Oh, he's all right, feeling fine.
Ah, is he packed for the journey?
Yes, we are all set here.
You say he's feeling fine. Is he sleeping soundly?
No, he's not sleeping at all. He felt so good he went out for a walk.
You let him go out?
Well, he said he felt so good.
Where did he go?
I guess he went to the harbor.
We have to bring him home. Bring him home at once.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm coming aboard.
What for?
I'm delivering a special order of fish to the captain.
All right. Go all the way aft.
What is it? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Captain? What is your ship doing in this harbor?
I'll have you thrown overboard.
I'll keep coming back. Why are you here? Why?
You know. You know why.
Tell me.
You know everything there is to tell. The ship is captured. It belongs to
the Horla.
Yes. It captured us in the harbor back in Rio. It owns us. It owns every man on board.
What is it doing here?
Looking for captives. Looking for you.
Why me?
I don't know. It chooses its victims according to... I don't know the reasons. Some are obvious. Us, we have a ship. It wanted a ship. But you, others, I don't know. I don't know why it wants you.
The Horla. Where is it now?
Here, in this cabin.
With us? Here, now?
Yes.
What's it doing?
Sometimes, like now, it sleeps. Other times... You better leave now while you can.
No, Captain, let's fight it.
You cannot fight
Let's kill it.
You can't kill it.
Kill it, and then we'll all be free.
But how can we kill it?
It's in here. It's asleep in here.
Yes?
Lock the door. Lock the door and destroy the ship.
Destroy the ship?
Burn it.
I can't burn it. It's my ship.
Not anymore. It belongs to the Horla. You belong to the Horla. I belong to the Horla. Let's be free.
I cannot let you do it. I'm afraid.
Let go. No. Let go of me. Let go.
The floor.
You knocked over the lamp.
The floor. It's
Look
a
out.
fire.
Let's get out of here. We'll be burned to death.
Doctor, look. The ship. It's on fire. Fire. The Maupassant is aboard her. Come on. Hey, Guy. Where are you? Monsieur de Maupassant, where are you? She's going to blow up. The whole ship is going up.
Comfortable, monsieur?
Yes.
This is such a pleasant, restful ride. We will be at the sanitarium in time for dinner. You won't regret it. You had a narrow escape last night.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Why did you go aboard that ship?
Why?
Yes, why?
I told you. To strike a blow for freedom. To overthrow the slave master. To kill the oppressor.
And, did you?
Did I what?
Did you kill the Horla? Did you prevail?
For just a moment, I thought I did. But no. How can man prevail against the Horla?
They say de Maupassant lost his mind. They also say those whom the gods would destroy, they first make mad. Are there new gods? As we are absolute monarchs over the willing horse, the faithful dog, will someone soon force us to yield, spirit, soul, and body, to him? I'll be back shortly. We look down from the top of the evolutionary tree, and we consider ourselves the highest, the noblest, and the best. But there can be someone ready to take over, someone more perfect. Maybe the only way we can survive is to beat this thing at its own game, improve ourselves, shape up, and also show up regularly for the next adventure in the macabre. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Bryna Rayburn, Robert Dryden, and Dan Acco. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. Welcome to the fear you can hear, but mostly to the world of terrifying imagination. The story you're about to hear concerns one of the most unusual killers in the annals of crime. A brutal murderer who carries not one but 4 deadly weapons wherever he goes. A huge monster of a creature weighing hundreds of pounds. But this isn't a horror story. In a way, it's a love story. It's called The Horse That Wasn't for Sale. And now that you've heard the title, you've already guessed the identity of our killer. But that doesn't mean you know what Stargazer is really like.
No, you keep away from me here. Get back, Stargazer! Get back, get away! Please, stop it! Please, somebody stop him! Save me!
Our mystery drama, The Horse That Wasn't for Sale, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Mercedes McCambridge. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Our tale begins in an idyllic setting. Just picture the gently rolling hills of a horse farm in the early days of autumn. The colors of the trees all red and rust and differing shades of amber. See the ranch house nestled comfortably in the valley. The long row of white stables. But now you may notice something unusual about this farm. The stables are empty. No horses neigh and whinny in the paddocks. The only sound is the tapping of a typewriter. And at a desk in the front room sits a very handsome and very sad-looking young lady whose name is Chrissy Runyon.
Judge Simmons, I thought it was only fair that I tell you the whole story about Stargazer, so that at least you'll know the animal isn't entirely to blame for what happened. It began on the day my father was buried. And of course it began with our trainer, Clem Burnett. He was all alone at Runyon Farms that day, and he took advantage of the fact to sample some of Daddy's best bourbon.
Ah, shut up, you. Stand still if you want to get brushed. Ah, what's the matter with you? Stand still, you mangy beast. Oh, for the love of there goes the blasted phone now. I ain't got one job to do, it's another. All right. All right, I'm coming. Hello.
Mr. Burnett, it's Chrissy Runyon.
Oh, hello, Miss Runyon.
How is everything out there?
Oh, everything's fine. Just fine.
What about bobbling? Is she still off her feet?
Bobbling's fine. Just fine.
Are you all right, Mr. Burnett?
Sure I am. Everything out here is just the way it should be. Tell me, how was the funeral?
I'm calling to ask about the horses, Mr. Burnett. Is Stargazer still restless?
Well, that horse ain't been nothing but restless since the day he was foaled.
Well, then don't trouble him, Mr. Burnett. Do you understand? Just let him be, and I'll take care of him when I get out there.
Huh? You mean you're coming out?
Of course I'm coming out. Why shouldn't I?
Oh, no reason. I just thought, well, you ain't been here in a long time, Miss Runyon.
Well, I have to arrange things for the auction.
Huh? Auction? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Mr. Burnett, but the horses have to be sold. And the farm, too. My father's debts were, too. Well, never mind. I'll be there sometime this weekend.
Oh, wait a minute. You're telling me that I'm out of a job?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, look here. I worked 6 years on this place. 6 years, and your old man never gave me more than a...
I'll see you on the weekend, Mr. Burnett, and we'll settle then about your wages. And remember what I said about Stargazer. Just let him alone. Goodbye.
Just like that, huh? Just like that, huh, Miss Snooty? I'll let him alone, all right. He can starve as far as I'm concerned. But what's the matter, Stargazer? You don't look so happy today. Hungry, maybe, huh? Thirsty? Nah, there's no use pawing the ground. You just got to wait until she gets here. Miss Chrissy Runyon is the only one you ever cared for, right? Well, you can wait until she gets here and takes care of you, because I won't. Hey, now get down. Get down, Stargazer. Now you stop that. What are you trying to do? Knock down the whole barn? Now stop that. You stop it. All right, if you want a taste of the whip. Now stop it. Stop it, you crazy beast. Get back there. Get back. You kicked me. No. Oh, my God.
Well, you know what happened to Clem Burnett better than I do, Judge Simmons. You viewed the remains of his body for the inquest. That was something I couldn't bring myself to do. I'm sure you remember the day after the hearing, when you asked me to dinner.
No, I don't know.
Please, Judge, why don't you tell me what's really on your mind? It's about Stargazer.
Well, I appreciate your accepting this date. I know you're anxious to get back to the city.
No, I'm anxious to get back to my home, Judge.
Yes. It's hard to think that Runyon Farms isn't your home anymore.
Well, it hasn't been for years. You know that Daddy and I didn't get along.
Yes, I know that only too well. Your father used to say the only thing that keeps Chrissy coming back is that horse, Stargazer. And you were right the first time. It's that horse.
Yeah? What about it?
Well, I think you know, Chrissy. Even though I handed down the verdict I did about poor Clem...
Do you know what that man was doing to Stargazer?
As I heard the testimony, remember?
Well, it's the truth, Judge. He was deliberately starving the poor animal. He was depriving it of feed and water. And that's why Stargazer did what he did.
Chrissy, stop thinking that animals are so aware of human motives. Well, I love horses, too, but... Well, I don't give them that much credit.
Well, they know cruelty from kindness.
And you think it was merely Burnett's cruelty that made Stargazer stomp him to death?
Yes, I do.
Then what about Clayton?
Well, what about him? Clayton wasn't killed.
Are you telling me that he wouldn't have been killed if your father hadn't reached the stable in time?
I didn't know that you knew about Clayton.
Your father told me himself.
I didn't realize you...
He swore me to secrecy because he knew how much you loved Stargazer.
He's my horse, Judge. Daddy gave him to me.
Yes, but he didn't know that he was giving you a killer.
Oh, don't say that.
You can be glad I didn't say it at the inquest, Chrissy. Now, I was tempted to, let me tell you. It was only the fact of you sitting there with those... big blue eyes of yours filled with tears.
I was crying for my father.
Yes, of course. But you were crying for your Stargazer, too. Now, you're afraid the verdict would be against the animal and that somebody would have to put a bullet in that proud head.
Judge, please don't say such things.
Chrissy, you're not going to allow Stargazer to be sold, now, are you?
Is that why you wanted this lunch, to ask me that?
The horse cannot be ridden. Not even you would dare ride him again.
A horse doesn't have to be ridden.
Chrissy, your beautiful stallion is mad.
Mad?
Killer mad. The way some animals get when they're treated just a little too cruelly.
But Stargazer wasn't ever treated that badly.
Between Clayton and Burnett and you...
Me?
Yes, Chrissy. Yours was the greatest cruelty of all.
What do you mean?
Your horse loved you, child, and you left him. You went out of his life, and you stayed out of it.
Well, I was in college. And afterwards... Well, Judge, I did have a life to live. I didn't want to live it under the thumb of my father.
Yes, and Stargazer forgot kindness and learned indifference and cruelty, and he went mad. Now, you have to do something for him.
Judge, please listen to me.
I know he's valuable, Chrissy. And I know your father left you with too many creditors, and Stargazer will probably bring you a higher price than any other horse on the list. 8, maybe 10,000 from the stud farm.
Judge Simmons, you needn't have worried. I made up my mind about that even before Stargazer... even before Burnett was killed. He's not for sale.
You mean that, Chrissy?
I'm putting every single horse up for auction, but not Stargazer. Just a moment.
Good morning.
Oh. Hello.
You remember me, don't you? Alan Carlin from Wild Brook Farm?
Yes, of course. I remember you, Mr. Carlin.
Why, I thought you might have forgotten me. It's been a couple of years since we've seen each other, Miss Runyon.
I remember you. In fact, I saw you at the auction.
Well, I'm flattered that you noticed me.
You bought 3 of my father's horses.
Yes, I bought 3. I meant to buy 4. Listen, do you mind if I come in?
Oh, please do.
I was really shocked when I heard he died. He wasn't a youngster, of course, but just the same.
Well, my father was 71.
Yeah, well, I always figured he was younger, seeing as how he had such a young daughter. But I know it took Will a long time to get around to marrying. He was practically 40 by then, wasn't he? But then, that's how your father was, always putting things off.
Including paying his bills, huh? Is that why you're here, perhaps?
I beg your pardon.
No, I know that you are on my father's list of creditors.
Oh, but that's not the reason I came to see you. You see, I bought 3 horses at your auction, but I meant to buy 4. The only reason I didn't was because the horse I really wanted wasn't for sale.
Huh. You mean Stargazer?
Well, I suppose you think I believe those rumors about the animal? Well, I don't. I've been around horses all my life. A good thoroughbred doesn't go crazy overnight. So any compunction you might have about selling him...
You're mistaken. Stargazer was kept out of the auction at my request. He's my horse, and I don't want him sold.
Well, I attended the inquest, you know. I listened to every word, and I know Burnett mistreated the animal. That's why he got stopped.
Mr. Burnett was a fine trainer.
Oh, yes, indeed. The point is that I'm willing to take my chances, Miss Runyon. I won't ask you to cut the price because of the horse's reputation.
There's no price tag on him. I'm sorry.
Miss Runyon, you're still a sporting woman, aren't you? Would you be willing to make a little wager?
What?
Well, I've ridden horses with reputations 5 times worse than Stargazer's, and I can prove it. Now, if I do, will you talk about a sale?
No.
Oh, you're your father's daughter, all right. Everybody said Will ought to raise mules that would have been more in character. Now, look, you don't have to worry about me. I was born in a saddle. If anything happens, the responsibility will be all mine.
Your responsibility? Do you really think I care what happens to you?
Yeah, but nothing will.
If you were at that inquest, you know what it means if Stargazer hurts anybody again. They'll destroy him, and they'll have the legal right to put him away. And I won't let that happen.
But it won't be that way.
It will. There is something wrong with Stargazer. I've known that for a long time. And I think Daddy knew it, too, but he gave him to me thinking that I might win him over with kindness. Well, I failed, you see. And now when he feels that hateful weight on his back, he... Oh, please go, Mr. Carlin, please.
All right, Miss Runyon. I'm just so terribly sorry you won't let me prove you wrong.
Oh, dear. I should start my packing. Feels like the whole morning is gone. Oh, no. I hope that man isn't bothering Stargazer. We must be out at the stable. Mr. Carlin, don't. Please don't. Mr. Carlin, don't. Mr. Carlin, stop. Bring him back here. Don't ride him.
And so Mr. Alan Carlin, horse fancier, has taken a fancy to a killer horse. But Mr. Carlin won't admit he can't win Stargazer's heart and perhaps win Stargazer himself. We'll find out what becomes of both of them when I return shortly with Act 2. And now, here's Act 2 of The Horse That Wasn't for Sale. Alan Carlin knows horses, knows the feel of them, the moods of them, knows when they respond to a rider's touch, and knows when they resent it. But there are times when even the best horseman allows his ego to override his common sense. And Alan Carlin is about to learn that his time is now.
Okay, boy. Take it easy now. Easy. Slow it down, boy. Come on. Those branches. Oh, good Lord, Stargazer, slow it down, boy. That tree. No. Oh, God, my back. My spine. You crazy horse, she was right. You are crazy. No, you keep away from me. Get back. You get back. Hey, Stargazer! You get away! Get away! No, stop it! Somebody, please, somebody stop him! Save me!
Police department.
Hello. I want to report a missing animal. A horse.
Who is this, please?
My name is Runyon, Christine Runyon.
Oh, yes, Miss Runyon. This is Sergeant Beggs.
Oh, Sergeant, one of my horses was removed from... he ran away.
Oh? I thought all your animals were auctioned off, Miss Runyon.
No, there's one that wasn't sold. His name is... listen, maybe he's still around the farm somewhere. Maybe I better just go out and look for him.
Well, if you want to give me a description of the animal...
No, it's all right. I just lost my head for a minute. I'm sure he's around the property somewhere, and I'll find him. Don't worry.
Whatever you say, miss.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. Goodbye. Of course, I knew that Stargazer wasn't around the farm. I knew where Stargazer was. Somewhere near the woods, with Alan Carlin on his back, if he was still safely in the saddle. And I knew that I had to find him. I saw Carlin's automobile parked outside, and I decided to take it instead of my own, so that I could send Mr. Carlin back where he belonged. I just hoped and prayed that I wasn't too late. I hated driving. All my life I preferred a saddle to a driver's seat. But I drove Alan Carlin's car like a reckless idiot, taking every curve as if it was a race course. Stargazer must have been traveling swiftly, because there was still no sign of them when the road ended and became a forest trail. Only a horse could travel that pathway. So I stopped the car. I wasn't afraid of the forest. I'd spent half my life on a trail that led into the deepest parts of it. But now, for the first time, I felt afraid of it. Afraid of what it might conceal. And then I heard a sound that froze me in my tracks. Stargazer! Stargazer, where are you? Stargazer! Mr. Carlin! Oh, thank heavens you're all right, Stargazer. You are... Oh, dear God. No! Mr. Carlin, he's been thrown. Oh, I warned you not to do this. He just won't be ridden. Nobody can ride Stargazer, not even me. You're lucky you weren't... Oh, no. Oh, no, his head. Oh, no. You killed him. He's dead. He's trampled to death. Oh, dear God. How could you let this happen? It isn't right. It isn't right. No, Stargazer. I'm not angry. Not with you. My poor animal. No, it's his fault. It's all his fault. Oh, damn you, Carlin. Why did you make this happen? Why? No, don't worry. Don't worry, Stargazer. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. That wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't be. Only what can I do? They'll find out. Somebody will find out. I looked at Carlin's dead body. And I thought, what if I simply left it there? Just left it to yesterday's dead leaves and this year's snow. By the time they found him, Stargazer would be safe with me in Washington. But then I realized that would never work. They'd see the hoof marks on his face. They'd know. That policeman I called would remember, and they'd come for Stargazer, and they'd put a bullet in his head. No, I couldn't leave Alan Carlin there. Not with the story of his death so clearly marked on his face and his body. Or maybe there was something else I could do. What if I obscured the story of that death? What if I just obliterated it? Yes, that was my answer. Alan Carlin's automobile was only 100 yards away. If I could get him there, I bent down and put my hands under his arms, and I tried to lift him. He was so heavy. Dead weight. How could I drag him to the car? No, it was impossible. I could only move him a few inches along the ground. The slippery leaves beneath his body helped a little, but I just didn't have the strength. And then Stargazer gave me the answer. If I could manage to secure the body to his harness, if I could attach it somehow to the reins, or even to the stirrup. It was horrible, I knew that. But the thought of what might happen to Stargazer was even more horrible, more unbearable. And finally, I managed it. I dragged that man's body out of the woods, using Stargazer as my strength. And I put Alan Carlin into his own automobile. And I started the engine. There was only one logical place to take him. It was the canyon road, of course. I knew how steep that drive was, how dangerous it was. That's why so few cars traveled it. And that was lucky for me, the fact that the road was empty, because it made what I had to do so much easier. It almost seemed like a sign from heaven that what I was doing was right. And then, at the beginning of a steep grade, I stopped the car. And I looked at the edge of the precipice. And then I looked at Alan Carlin's body. And for a moment, my nerve deserted me. But then I put down the parking brake. I shifted the car into drive. And I got out. And I reached below the dashboard and released the handbrake. And for a moment, I thought I'd have to push the car to start it sliding down the grade toward the edge. But then gravity became my confederate, and the car began to move of its own accord. The door slammed shut as the wind caught it, and with gathering momentum, it headed straight for the guardrail, straight for the canyon below. And the guardrail gave way, and the car and the man and the whole horrible problem went over the edge. And when it struck the bottom, the impact was so shattering, I knew that Stargazer could never possibly be implicated in that man's death. Then I made the long walk back to the woods, back to my horse, to my old friend, who stood patiently tethered, waiting for me, trusting in me.
Runyon, this is Sergeant Beggs.
Oh, yes, Sergeant.
Well, I just thought I'd call and see if you had any luck about finding your horse, I mean.
Oh, yes, I found him. I was foolish to have panicked. He hadn't gone very far after all.
Oh, good. Still on the property, you mean?
Yes, he was. That was silly of me. He was just a short distance away.
Well, that's fine. That's just fine. I'm glad to hear it. Better make sure you keep that stable door locked, huh?
Yes, I will. Thank you very much, Sergeant.
You're welcome, Miss Runyon. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I think I could use a drink. Oh, no. No, what? Hello?
Hello, is this Miss, is it, Bunyan?
No, the name is Runyon. Who is this?
Well, you wouldn't know me, Miss Bunyan. Miss Runyon. Name's Sam Fryatt. I work over at Wild Book Farm for Mr. Carlin, you know.
Yes? Oh, what do you want?
Well, I was wondering if you were going to be home this afternoon, Miss Runyon. Little something I wanted to talk to you about.
No, I'm sorry. I have a great number of things to do today. I can't receive visitors.
Well, I figured you'd want to talk to me, Miss Runyon, on account of, what happened this morning.
Oh? What do you mean?
Oh, I think you know. What happened out there? On that canyon road?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about.
Sure you do, Miss Runyon. You see, I saw you kill Mr. Carlin out there. I saw you murder him. Now, can I come and talk to you?
There's a famous old saying that we've all become familiar with lately. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. At the moment, it looks as if Chrissy Runyon has woven herself a tangled web, and one in which she herself seems to be caught. But we'll learn exactly how tangled her affairs are when we return shortly with Act 3.
This is WBBM Chicago.
And now, here's the final act of The Horse That Wasn't for Sale. And it begins with a sound that strikes terror into the heart of young Chrissy Runyon. She hesitates before she answers it, afraid of the man who might be on her doorstep.
Miss Runyon?
Yes.
I'm, Sam Fried.
Yes. Oh. Come in.
Well, it's nice of you to see me, Miss Runyon.
Who are you, Mr. Fried? I've never seen you around here before.
Well, I'm new, Miss Runyon. I come from out of state. Yeah, I used to work in West Virginia at the Algonquin Farms. You know it?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, I used to be a trainer there a long, long time ago. Then they had me doing grooming work and junk like that. I said, no more of that, I said.
Mr. Fried, will you please come to the point? What did you mean about Mr. Carlin? I don't know what you saw or think you saw.
I seen you, Miss Runyon. I seen what you did.
Well, whatever you think you saw, you were mistaken. I didn't even know your boss, Mr. Carlin. And to accuse me of killing him...
Oh, but that's what you did, all right. Now, you pushed that car over the cliff, and poor Mr. Carlin was in it. My, you must have really hated that man. Well, what'd they ever do to you? Get fresh or something?
Mr. Friat, you're completely wrong. I swear you're mistaken.
Well, all righty then, I'm wrong. So you don't mind if I tell the police what I saw? Now, I figure they're not so dumb. They can go looking for footprints or something up there, like tire tracks and stuff like that.
It was an accident.
Of course, I don't have to tell them what I saw.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what I said. Ain't no law saying a man has to tell everything he knows.
And what would stop you?
Oh, if I liked the person.
No, that's not what you really mean, is it?
Now, you take Mr. Carlin. Well, I only worked for the man a week, and I could tell already that he wasn't such a nice fella. Now,
I did not kill Mr. Carlin.
Oh, sure, Miss Runyon. But you see, there I was in that canyon, taking a ride on the old nag they let me use, and I seen that car stop there. And now, just for the heck of it, I put my field glasses on it. That's how I come to see it all.
But you don't understand why I did it.
Oh, heck, I don't care why. Now, I told you I didn't like the man. Sure could sit a horse, though. Now, I'll give him that.
I swear to you he was already dead.
You know, people around here know that he treated your pa pretty bad. Can't blame you for what you did.
No, you must believe me. Mr. Carlin was already dead when his car went over into the canyon. He'd been killed by an accident. I had my reasons for doing what I did.
Sure, Miss, sure you did. And you can just tell the police all about it.
No, they may not understand.
Yeah, that's true enough. Yeah, they may not understand. I mean, not the way I do. But just the same, if they ask me questions about it, now I'd have to tell them what I know. Well, unless, of course, I wasn't around to tell them anything.
Not around.
Well, with Mr. Carlin dead, there's not much point in me hanging around Wildbrook much longer. Maybe I ought to move on, find me another job. If I did that, well, I wouldn't be here when the police came around. Understand?
No, I'm not sure I do.
If I could get me a stake, now I'd leave right away, tomorrow, maybe. It wouldn't take much. 4,000, 5,000 maybe, huh? That ought to be enough, don't you think?
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Well, better round it out to 5. 5,000 would do her, Miss Runyon.
You expect me to give you that money?
Well, it would sure help if you did.
But that's impossible. I don't have a penny.
Auction must have given you plenty, Miss Runyon. Why, Mr. Carlin bought some of your stock himself.
But every cent goes to my father's creditors, and even that won't be enough.
Well, I don't know about that. All I know is 5,000 would do me just fine. Now, you think it over, Miss Runyon. I'll come back tomorrow afternoon.
It won't do any good.
Well, we'll see.
There's just no way I can raise that money, Mr. Fryer.
Oh, you'll find some way. Women these days, they can do just about everything. Fly airplanes, run companies, kill people. Well, you'll figure something out, Miss Runyon. Well, so long now.
Mr. Fryer, please.
I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, dear God. What am I going to do?
And now, here's news on the local scene. The body of horseman Alan Winslow Carlin has been found in the ravine below Canyon Road. Carlin, the victim of an auto crash that completely demolished his vehicle, had to be identified positively through examination of his dental records due to the condition of the body. An investigation by the State Highway Patrol is underway.
Yes.
Miss Runyon, my name is Sergeant Beggs. We spoke on the phone earlier today.
Oh, yes, Sergeant.
Could I please come in?
Well, if you're still worried about my horse, I told you that I did find him again.
Oh, yes, miss, I know.
Well, then, what's the trouble?
Oh, nothing about the horse. It's about your neighbor, as a matter of fact. If I could just come in for a minute, please.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I don't know if you know the gentleman. Name of Carlin?
Oh, yes, I know who he is. Wildbrook Farm.
Yes, that's him. Matter of fact, I understand he bought some of your horses at the auction last week.
Yes, he did, but I didn't handle the transaction myself. The auctioneer did all of that.
Yes, I understand.
Well, then, what was it you wanted to ask me?
You haven't been back home for some time, have you?
It's close to 2 years. I came here when my father died suddenly.
Yes, I know, and so I guess you didn't see Alan Carlin in all that time?
No. Why in the world should I?
Oh, I was just asking.
Oh, Sergeant, I think you'd better tell me what this is all about.
Well, I've got something to tell you about Mr. Carlin. He's dead. He died in an auto crash this morning.
Yes. I just heard that on the news.
Oh, I see. Well, it was pretty bad. He was halfway up the Canyon Road, heading for the Leap. You know where the Leap is?
Sergeant, I was born and raised in this part of the country.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. Anyway, he went out driving that way, and he must have skidded or something. Car went over the edge, plowed right through the guardrail.
Oh, that's terrible. It's such a dangerous road.
Oh, yes, it is a dangerous place. I would have thought Mr. Carlin would have had more sense than to take it at high speed or whatever it was he did. Anyway, the car went over, and it was totally demolished, of course, and that's a long way down.
Oh, that poor man. I'm terribly sorry about Mr. Carlin. But I really can't take his loss very personally. I hardly knew the man.
Uh-huh. Well, your father knew him well, though, didn't he?
Yes. They were neighbors for many years.
And friends.
Oh, I suppose so.
Only they had some kind of falling out about money, I understand.
Well, what does that have to do with all this?
Just curious, Miss Runyon.
Are you trying to imply something?
No, miss, of course not. Why should I do that? Oh, there is just one more thing, though. One more thing. When Mr. Carlin left his place this morning, he told one of his servants that he was coming here to see you.
Oh, that's right. He was here.
Mm-hmm. What time would that have been?
Oh, I don't remember exactly. Around 11, I think.
Did he stay very long?
No. No more than 10 minutes. I don't see the point of all these questions.
Well, you see, we're just trying to understand what happened, Miss Runyon. Mr. Carlin, he was a pretty careful driver. He knew that mountain road as good as anyone else in this part of the country, and we were just wondering if he might have been, let's say overtired or drinking too much or depressed, anything like that. How'd he seem to you?
I just don't recall.
I see. Well, then I guess that's all for now.
What do you mean, for now?
Oh, the Highway Patrol is investigating the accident, too, and since you were the last person to see Mr. Carlin, they might be talking to you, too, Miss Runyon. Oh, is that the horse out there? One that got away?
Yes, that's my horse.
My. That's a fine-looking animal.
Oh.
I guess he's the only one you didn't sell off, huh?
That's right, the only one, Sergeant. But, I might not keep him, after all.
Well, hello, Miss Runyon.
Hello, Mr. Fryer. Come in.
Well, thank you. Well, sure a nice morning we had, wasn't it, huh?
I didn't notice.
Sure glad it warmed up some. I had to walk over to Mr. Collins' place. That old nag of mine finally broke down. It's coffee I smell?
Yes. Would you like a cup?
Well, I sure wouldn't mind.
How do you take it?
Black, just fine. Oh, thank you, miss. That's real nice of you. That's good. Well, now, I understand the police were around yesterday.
You don't miss very much, do you, Mr. Fryer?
Pays to keep your eyes open, I say.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it does.
Now, the question is, how much does it pay?
Mr. Fryer, I don't have the money you want.
Well, that's a real bad piece of news, Miss Runyon.
I told you yesterday there's simply no way for me to get my hands on it. The money that came to the estate through the sale of the ranch and its stock went directly into escrow.
Now, I wouldn't know about fancy words like that, miss. All I know is
the estate has no money. And I have no money of my own.
Well, that's really too bad. Because that means I can't leave. And if I can't leave, I might just as well tell the police what I saw.
I'm hoping that you don't do that, Mr. Fryer.
Oh, I don't want to do it. Believe me, Miss Runyon. But if there was just something you could give me. I mean, there must be something your pa left you, huh? Man like your daddy wouldn't die and leave his only child nothing at all.
Well, there is one thing.
What's that?
It's the only legacy I have. The most valuable thing he owned. Look, out the window.
That horse, you mean?
Yes. His name is Stargazer. A thoroughbred. A champion.
Yeah, that's some stallion, all right.
You said you were a good judge of horseflesh. How much do you think he's worth?
Well, I wouldn't know for sure. But
I've been told he's worth between $8,000 and $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, a man would be mighty proud to own a horse like that.
Well, he's all yours, Mr. Fryer.
What?
I'll transfer my ownership to you. Right this minute.
Oh, you really mean that? Oh, why, that would be real fine, Miss Runyon. That would be real kind of you to do that.
It won't take more than a few minutes for me to prepare the papers.
Oh, I'd really appreciate that, Miss Runyon. You know, I'd sure like to take him out for one last ride before the sun goes down.
And, of course, that's just what happened, Judge Simmons. Sam Fryatt took Stargazer out for his very last ride.
Remember all the old cowboy movies that showed the lone rider heading into the setting sun? Well, you can picture old Sam Fryatt doing exactly that. Only when the words that say the end appear on the screen, you can also be sure they mean the end of old Sam Fryatt. I'll be back shortly. We hope you enjoyed this radio mystery story. We hope you're enjoying the magic of radio itself. Magic which produces the most gigantic stage of all. A stage large enough for one galloping horse or an entire herd of galloping horses. This is E.G. Marshall asking you to tune in. Will someone please head those horses off at the pass? Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Arnold Moss, William Redfield, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale. He'll never be satisfied.
We got him out of the country.
What's to keep him from coming back when he's broke or even threatening us from abroad? I gave him $1,000 in cash only a few days ago. When he was picked up in the bar, he had only about $270-some left. In a matter of 2 days, he'd squandered over $700.
But if he were made to understand that the sum agreed on was all he was going to get.
Can't I make you understand? We're not dealing with a rational, honest man. He'll agree to anything. When his money runs out or he decides he wants more, he'll be right back.
What can you do?
There are only 2 things one can do about a blackmailer. Keep on paying and paying forever.
And the other?
And the other? Kill him.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.